morning with truth in our hands. No more silence, we take a stand. For the people who cry for the dreams that fade. We speak for the hearts that justice betrayed. Radio True Media
on FM 103.9.
Radio True Media
on FM 103.9.
Now we voice, now we power. True Media go shine like tower. We no go fear, we go talk. Even if they know I make we talk. True Media Radio on FM 103.9.
Now God we dey Friday, now true we dey preach. Freedom of speech, now that we dey teach.
For so long, we go stand tall. Radio True Media,
one voice for all.
We honor the land, the struggle, the fight. We shine a light in the darkest night. Because we believe in hard work and faith. The Sierra Leone way. We hold the line, come what may.
Them one set we more them, but we go shout. Now the poor man voice we they bring out.
Now we alright for know the truth. Now that make we go protect the truth.
Truth began, not to neglect anyone.
We are the voice, we are the flame. Truth will rise, they'll know our name. We are the truth and nothing else.
Truth they get, we know they play.
Now for Salon, we declare the way. Tune in every day to
Truth me get radio.
This is Truth Radio, 103.9 FM. We empower the nation.
Mina Yusuf Jallo, the Cow Footprints, and you they listen to Truth Radio on 103.9 FM live from Freetown. Natu de las.
For almost a year now, the Sierra Leone Association of Journalists, SLAJ, don dey for one mission. And this mission na for make one old chapter dey na the Salon Constitution where they guarantee freedom of expression and of the press.
This not a new fact. SLAJ will don submit this proposal the term where the Justice Edmond Kawan Constitutional Review Committee be the work. But even though it not be appear na the final report, the arguments not be ever disappear. In fact, the argument in a gang they pass any other term.
The tripartite committee will be set up because of political tension then. They recognize say constitutional reform important for make we get believing among we self, accountability and collapse.
But we for make one thing clear. If constitutional reform now for make we tap problem them tomorrow, then for protect free expression for being one main part for that effort day. Because democracy not only the well where it camp an election, no. Democracy the well where citizens then they afraid for talk, where then they intimidate journalists them, and where then they silent voice them where they talk true to power.
And this campaign not to forsake journalists, then they ask for special treatment. So freedom of expression na all man property. Bloggers, market woman them, students and academics, politicians, and you self where they vote.
From the one where they write book and the one where they make music, to civil society activists and comedian them. Now the thing where they give it the right for criticize policy them, for expose corruption, and for put multiple governance business at the country where we not go afraid.
One old chapter na the constitution where they talk about this go make the pattern we not clear, we able to revise them. It go see the media as something way good for the public. It go protect editorial independence and guarantee access to information. For make am short, this go talk am clear one say, free expression not to favor from any government. Now right where people can get.
Now the constitution no more able to protect the citizens' rights. Now this make even though for reform policy they fine, it better for make the constitution cover them.
This na something where politicians for support. Because free expression they give strength to una legitimacy. This na something where citizens for support. Because it protect your voice. Now something where civil society for support. Because it give power for all government accountable. If we see yourself, we now go back to the days of repression, the time that will be the afraid, and when them be the set remote them, then now the time this for take action.
A stand-alone chapter on freedom of expression and of the press is a right for everyone. Famulem, Mina Alhaji Manika Kamara, President of the Sierra Leone Association of Journalists. I call on all Sierra Leoneans for joining this campaign now.
This message comes to you from the Sierra Leone Association of Journalists / through the media project implemented by BBC Media Action with support from the European Union.
We show them thing we go make we kick boom, we go make we country go before. Mama yes so, we go make we grow. Nyabole sawo matonya ye pe gbo era o. Tonya ye pe gbo era na tu aya gbo ngeza wa to mi na ni FM we. Tonya ye pe gbo era menga tu aya gbo ngeza wa to mi na ni FM. Mianga tu atonya ye pe gbo era we. Anya buda tonya ye mi aloma. Tonya ye le mi amome. Ya bode jagbe ya le deja ti ya le dwe mi do onya gongo lo tonya ye pe gbo era we. Mi atanu isi vena. Na bo rabo mi do eva. Anya buda je pe gbo rabo mi wa bi do tonya ye pe gbo era. Amiaga tole apapa go titalo ba pepe ne beda penegbe nugo ma o aye gbogbe chawa to mi na ni FM ne ma ya mi bede mo kini mo ya de kini mo ni da keza ayo Nyabole sawo matonya ye pe gbo era o. Tonya ye pe gbo era na tu aya gbo ngeza wa to mi na ni FM we. Tonya ye pe gbo era menga tu aya gbo ngeza wa to mi na ni FM. Mianga tu atonya ye pe gbo era we. Anya buda tonya ye mi aloma. Tonya ye le mi amome. Ya bode jagbe ya le deja ti ya le dwe mi do onya gongo lo tonya ye pe gbo era we. Mi atanu isi vena. Na bo rabo mi do eva. Anya buda je pe gbo rabo mi wa bi do tonya ye pe gbo era. Amiaga to le papa go tita lo ba papa ne be da pe ne gbe nugo ma o aya gbo gbe cha wa to mi na ni FM ne ma ya mi abede be de mo keni mo ya de keni mo ni da ke za ke fe me e bi lo to me gbo ka mi aga pinga e
It's a beautiful country. It's beautiful people.
Indeed, beautiful country with beautiful people. Good morning and welcome to another edition, actually the midweek edition of the Truth Morning Devotion on Truth FM 103.9. We're on Facebook, YouTube and TikTok, and we partner radio stations right across the country. Welcoming everyone. Good morning and thanks for joining us today on the 5th day in the month of August 2026. August rain term, in the camp. Today the weather is nice. It's not raining. It's cold up here anyways, but I hope you're safe and you get a good night. And well, if you did a job, able to sleep, and hope you'll have a good day later, a good rest during the day, because I know we have a lot of diaspora people they watch and follow and I don't get a lot of people can tell me say I can do a job in the morning where you start, and we appreciate that so much. Thank you for joining us this morning, for starting your morning with us. Good morning and welcome. Me and your principal, headmaster, the daddy of truth, the everything. Good morning and thanks for joining us. Me and the leader of the devotion. Me they lead the devotion. It's a pleasure, for do this, and we're grateful, we're thankful. Alhamdulillah for life. One for be grateful and thankful to God. For sleep and wake always is a blessing. You need to be grateful and thankful. Not to you magic, not to you sabi, not to you wealth, not to you intelligence. Now God in blessing make you able to sleep and wake. Your own time not reach it. So we are grateful for that, and we're thankful, and we're thankful for our lives them too. That we still there together and they start the morning every other weekday. We pray that God will continue for give you the strength, the energy for continue for do this work together. Welcome, and one special greetings to my people. Still remember people now we riverine community, but it look like most areas now, because when you check yesterday the updates we'll get from NDMA. Now that not actually slum communities we flooded and we disaster happened. Actually, we lost 4 people, including teenagers, as well. May their souls rest in peace. And I've been to tell somebody, say I don't know if we system they look at the days them all can get heavy rains inside August, because if you check back some years ago on August 3rd. we get evidence we kill people them as well. We cause a lot of disaster and kill people them. And it's happening again. So I think maybe we could get a system where they check the days them, whose time we can get some evidence where we can able to advise people that within a disaster prone areas for move. But generally it's about where we are building, we land use, how we as a country don't agree for use land, how we don't accept and agree say we for build wetlands, we for build waterways, we for build gutter, somebody go making fence just because you want to claim land, if for build that area, then they deforestation with the bill of pills, no planning, just because of that. And when you do then things send it to the environment, it comes back to you. You know they lie. Not the thing where they lie. When you build a side in a waterway, the water defending way. It not get any two way. It definitely anyhow long, anyhow it take long say there will be a day with that water day, the defending right way, the past line way. So it's us, it's about enforcement. I make this morning, we gonna get that conversation. They're gonna talk to the director of the National Protected Area Authority for understand what's in the mandate, what's in the do, the capacity, and how do we preserve biodiversity, how do we ensure that people know encroach na areas them with enough for bill. So they get that conversation day today, and we're going to talk to some lawyers about the bar. You know, tomorrow the bar association they get a meeting where possibly then they get a caretaker team where they take over from the outgoing executive for manage the affairs of the bar. So we're going to forget that conversation day as well. It's been a busy month, right? July, August, it don't look very busy. Yesterday, members of parliament them stay late in parliament as well. You know, we need for clap for members of parliament them. We this past weeks, yesterday they were not actually debating the amendments bill. It was approval of some people. They approved 7 people. Also, they had to debate some agreements. Them one way catch my attention actually in the agreement on Leone National Shipping Company. The Minister of Transport and Aviation, Alaji Fandeture, been table some agreements between a Chinese company and the government for some agreements with the National Shipping Company. And in explanation that this is not going to cost government anything, then they come and can invest, and yeah, it takes some time and government take over. But passionately I follow way members of parliament from the divide we're talking about, we're making their contributions, and it explained to you how, you know, I don't say this now. Foreign direct investment is very, very good. Every country need them, even the mighty United States of America, the UK, developed nations, and they look out for foreign direct investment, you know, and trade as well. But we only look like it's mostly one way, you know. But I they look at the time where we go get indigenous business people. We own indigenous business people, because when you look some of them Chinese investment there. Now the Chinese government, they support them. They take loans from their banks. Then they come invest, make money for their own governments, and make money for themselves. I listened to the Minister of Finance as well during the supplementary budget. He talked about how private sector access to loans, now the banks, the local banks, don't increase to some percentage as against how we been there. But yeah, I get this thought about how do we not create system money mandate. You know, what you don't create in this country and that. Every system we come, it getting your money man. It getting your people them way. Now then they mostly get the government contract them. Now then they make the big man and the big boys them, man. Now them everybody they go to. But I've been thinking about how do we get a system who say we create we own support we own indigenous business people with some big projects, get them for possibly collaborate, get a company who say we're able to give them if it's sovereign guarantee or even loans from we indigenous banks them, where then they able to invest in them thing and they make money for the government, pay back their loans and keep them money then create more jobs, maybe diversify and invest in other things. That is the only way country then they grow, honestly. But if not this one no more cow people learn and come, or every other system we come, where you watch most of the things the way we businessmen and they do. It's mostly government contract. Everybody need for a line. I make we businessmen they need for a line from politics. You need for deal with this political party because we system change. Now you get for the get the contracts them. Where system go, your money don't know. Depend on how you spend them, but your name you don't done. We don't see a man that will be in the trade. They don't lost. You know they see themselves. You know everybody themselves. Now new players. You know, but we can create man the way they whatever system come, because they don't get nothing for do with politics. For them is how they could help the government for run the private sector, with them business them. It's their business interest. Watch people like Tony Elumelu, the Dangotes. Guinea self get them people in Debra, then get young people them way. Whatever system come, they will survive because of the kind business we then they do, the kind investment we then get. They have nothing to do with politics. They don't care about politics. Hopefully you will get to that point there. We will get agreements where they go na parliament say this is an indigenous business, an indigenous company. Now this group of Sierra Leoneans then come together, then get access to loans, then get access to credit, we give them sovereign guarantee for let them take over this big investment, then go make money for the government, pay them tax them, and create jobs for people. And where the Salomon get money, the money they left here, it stays here, it doesn't go anywhere. That's just common sense, you know. Hopefully we'll get to that point today, and that is how we'll create wealth and strengthen our private sector and move on. Otherwise, Brana bribe about the business for day, where system come, you get new money man. Where system good and loss. Where that system can you get new money man. Where system good and loss. Everybody they rush the fight for the government contract them, and you need for affiliates to political party. They need for check who they support within a political background. We can't create wealth that way. We can't strengthen private sector that way. You know, we can't. But things might get better one day. We are hopeful. Now hope they keep winning, and I hope they make we care every other weekday morning for talk to ourselves, hold ourselves accountable, ask the questions the way for ask, and give yourself hope. Say things will get better one day, and remind ourselves say we all get a role for play for make this country a better place. No matter how you there, in public service, you know, politician, private sector, you know, a tire-based chairman, you know, youth leader, you know, student leader. We all get responsibility. Government is all of us. Now we no more go make this country a better place. So let's start the morning with prayers as always. We pray at the devotion, we pray for ourselves, pray for the country, pray for we leaders them. God make them, you know, give them compassion, guide them to the right way, and make we all better people. Because until we become better people, we don't go sorry for other people. Join us in prayers as we start the devotion this morning.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammadin wa sallimi kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala Ibrahim fil alamin kamilun majid. Allahumma rabbana, Allah the big almighty Allah, taqabbal minna asa the effort to the make the country. We say Rabbana, oh Almighty Allah, forgive we lapses them. Waliakwanina Allah, forgive brother them, forgive ancestor them, forgive papa them, mama them, who know who pay them, who kalmo kode, who the Almighty Allah, Allah forgive them. لأخواننا الذين سبقونا بالإيمان ولا تجعل في قلوبنا غلا للذين آمنوا. No put bad hearts for we, no put jealousy to the one who help we life. واغفر لنا, forgive we Almighty Allah, forgive the Almighty Allah يا الله يا رب العالمين. اللهم تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتوب علينا يا مولانا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. الله أكبر for Alafia, that is country our salon. Allah will ask you, Almighty Allah, for development, Almighty Allah. Allah will ask you from there for goodness from outside and inside, Almighty Allah. Allah will ask you for one word, Almighty Allah. Ya Sami, Ya Sami, Ya Sami. Allah Yeri, Allah Yeri, Allah Yeri. Ya Alimu, Allah, you know, say the problem there, you know the answer, Almighty Allah. Allahumma Rabbana taqabbal minna, Allah answering anta sami. Allah will ask you for unite to Almighty Allah. Allah will ask you for help with for love each other, Almighty Allah. Ya Qadiru, Ya Qadiru, Ya Qadiru, Ya Qadiru, Ya Qadiru. Allah, you able, we no able, Almighty Allah. Help, Almighty Allah. Wa ma nasru min indaka. No help, no come from Motaman to Motaman, except to come from you, Almighty Allah. La wala quwwata illa billahi al-nazimi. Biyadika al-khairim. Oh, the goodness to defend it in Almighty Allah. They will no married, Allah able give them marriage. They will know well, Allah able make them well. Almighty Allah, the one married no get peace, Allah give them peace. Almighty Allah, the one they married picking no can able give them Almighty Allah. The one they get project they want fulfill. Allah help the Almighty Allah. Who picking the way they pass the school, Allah guide the Almighty Allah. Who picking the outside, Allah give the law for the country, Almighty Allah. We say we they are like what make who love them, who love the country, Almighty Allah. Ya Qadiru, Ya Qadiru, Ya Qadiru. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun. Wa salamu alal mursalin. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Father, in the name of Jesus and by the power in the Holy Ghost, I commit the beloved land, Sierra Leone. I pray, God, for your hand of protection over this nation. I pray that the blood of Jesus will be the shield and protection over this land. I come against violence. I come against political violence. Come against tribal violence. I ask, oh God, that you will bind we all in this nation and division no will take place among we in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I commit the ministers then I hand, oh God. I pray, oh God, that they will serve the people then as they ought readily take in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I pray that you will give them divine wisdom, knowledge and understanding, and come against self-interest in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I pray that they will get the wisdom for decide on things which will be beneficial to every Sierra Leonean in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I commit the president in your hand. I pray, oh God, that your hand will be over the president. I pray that you will protect the president from harm and danger. In the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, I cover the president with the blood of Jesus in family and home. In the name of Jesus Christ, pray that you will give him the wisdom, the knowledge, and the understanding. And by the power of God, it will bring all Sierra Leoneans together, and unity will prevail in this nation. In the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, we commit the Sierra Leoneans then are your hand. Will prevail in this nation, love and harmony. Inside Jesus' name. Amen.
We done the cry for so long. Papa do ya we done the pray. So today, the time don't come for make you answer. Retire for past being do. Papa do ya sorry for it. Because we sense the nonsense if we not get you presence. And if we been get drunk, we for don't fetch for yourself. But we not able, now you capable for pull whip and this kulala. The power you begin and the press. Do ya we need the pen for done? We done the cry. Do ya just make the rain for dumb? Can help we love, so we go rise. Let we not suffer for the one them, where they dwell the country with their hand. We leaders them, please guide them, make them do good things from make we stand for the land where we love, we sweet Salone.
Indeed, we sweet Salone. Good morning again. Welcome to the Tooth Morning Devotion on Tooth FM on 103.9. Me ready talk. My name is Nafisa Tola Nkajin. Today I not see rain calm like the other previous days they were in the calm. And today we turn our attention to a conversation on the environment. Yesterday we talked a lot about that one day. We talked to the boss National Disaster Management Agency, and we get updates them from the flash floods the way they happen across some parts in Freetown. Really easy. Yesterday we talk about things the way we do. Where they cause natural disaster, where they cause disaster, the man-made activities, the way they cause disaster. Sometimes it's our actions, people that will live in disaster-prone areas. So many things in care happening. We mentioned say like it's August. Even SLMet, Sierra Leone Meteorological Agency, them forecast with them prove for this year. Most of the rains now in August. Heavy rains, we expect heavy rains in August. And August now this month we in Kintawa, but now we actions them. Yesterday we talk about how people them because of urbanization, all man one can that all man one can dinner fit on. But I can understand maybe it's for sick jobs, better life. So now the reason that one day we make that one day care. So I believe that we actions them. For instance, I'm not talking about deforestation yesterday. Now that kicking back will cause shift in weather patterns, climate change, deforestation. People already cut stick, timber production, for make charcoal. Every now and then people then for cut stick them. We keep past that is Regent Highway. Sometimes very early in the morning, we see people that the spices in almost smoke. I remember the last time Balana Takugama been get for call NPAA, for make them go, make ranger and go for go check. Rather they burn the forest like for no more than get thick the way then go eat down for make charcoal. That's a problem, but with climate change, with climate related issues then we get solutions there as well we use for mitigate the problem, the way we actions in the cause. For instance, afforestation. Afforestation are that one way thick no ever there. Forest no then I so you decide say I use this plot of land because I cut stick there, or even if you know the cut stick them as a tribute to the environment, because the plants then very, very important. Really important, because now they absorb the carbon dioxide they breathe out. Now they give you oxygen they breathe in. If they pull them, it can disturb the atmosphere sometimes. So afforestation away, thick them or they are totally decide to say maybe a project they can for plants how many thousand trees projects then. Then thick them they are upset and they go. You plant outside, no tick not be there. That you don't try for replace the tick the way they don't pull or where you don't pull. So the way the next generation they come, then tick they don't go now. It's just like a replacement. Whilst reforestation, forest be there. Maybe you don't now, so I decide for do it again for plant them in there now. So that then ways the way for grow again. If we don't cut the tick, they will grow again. I don't think it's a bad thing because it's good if they complement what you don't do, actions there. in as much as the smoke, gas emissions, a lot of things, the way they go up now, the atmosphere can distort. So if we did cultivate the habit again, you see environment then na truth media. Everybody plants a tree, a flower, just something that can grow. Where na plants, so they absorb carbon dioxide, really give out oxygen for make the air flow, nice. And also, when it comes to mobilizing cleaning as well, now your community, we don't talk about drainage systems, where the gutter and block water, na tea where they wait for nobody. They get for pass, they get for use go, they want go so, you want go so. Now so what are they? So any kind way you do, any kind you turn, if you see you block them, you don't get time for go, then that's that. It go cause problems. So if you demobilize, then if sometimes it doesn't need to not just something where before say this na power panami responsibility. Take actions now you want for sake the safety of una environment, the safety of una safe, because when something happen to ma, if you there around the area, it's either highly likely say you go be affected, even if not directly affected one way or the other. If you ask questions, suppose it's always self-dotinati, ask them, say you don't know, say that they go block some side. Una see the Chronicles of Sambako Taraki talk about Mr. Cyril Grant. What is Cyril Grant? I think it's Cyril Harold Smith, yes, that's his name. That man they see how in care about the environment, how in concerned, ask questions, they deter people them from doing things the way they're not supposed to do, when they want time for be lawless. Always raise an eyebrow. Now then kind of thing you find from the environment. We they come take a national anthem and pledge as always we can do in the morning, as that's now a commitment to we country.
Highly exalt thee when on thy feet. Great is the love we have for thee. Family united, ever we stand, singing thy praise, O native land. We raise up hearts and our voices aloud, that hills and the valleys we echo our cry. Blessing and peace be ever thy home, land that belongs us, Sierra Leone.
Engagement, love and loyalties, my country Sierra Leone. My vows to serve and faithfully, at all times. My promise to defend honor and good name. Always work for unity, His freedom and prosperity. My goals are angels above all else, so let me go. So let me go.
Will the Mamama village get their rights today? 3 youth leaders are still in prison since the protest against the bulldozer company.
Having heard the argument from both the prosecution and defense, I hereby declare the following. On charges of embezzlement of funds, not guilty. On damage to community welfare, the defendant is not guilty. This verdict is subject to no appeal.
From 1961, them still not change the plan. Now all thing in we on. Now we forbid the change where we want to see. From 1961, with all the dreams and no plans. Now we understand. Say,
know they wait for one, two. Every other day they get plan B. Red and green promises we know they ever come true. Gay na utoni wa mulala. Gigi na upima we mojala. Now we mini result and let's in a sada. And we the youths and don't understand the matter.
I know you no go believe, say so many good things there for we all. Do you know say no to you business? This time we the young got them for involved.
So make we count one time. Left the buck talk and all the bad arts behind. So make we count one time. Show them say now we call down sand.
We the run out of time, so make up your mind. Now we forbid the change when we want see. Salon now we all get we roll. Now we forbid the change when we want see. If we not let it flow, the thing they go. Now we forbid the change when we want see. Salon now we all get we roll. Now we forbid the change when we want see.
Oh wow, if you know how in the pain. Say somehow, all he says has been the same. I for mommy no focus on the truth. This from the depth of the heart of a youth. But the mood on this not time we do the right thing. Cause everything they up to you.
Let we left for fets we serve. For Monday we know the fets for we serve. If we only plan now for one go neighbor us for trust. Now we get for pay the debts for we serve. We boku minerals and we for better where we sell them. Now we for build the road and we for make sure we not well am. Grab what you compy make you tell them. If we want forget we freedom. Now me and you go get for B Mandela. B Mandela for salon. Not to region or party. This country now all my own. Not to family property. We go 2 steps forward. We can 10 steps back. Salon for be paradise. Not to pass we go na dirty. Okay, you go fix the road. Me go fix the light. Other man go plant the rest. Fen water. Now we fix the pipe. Build the hose. So we not go want use life for sleep tonight. I progress like this so make the red and the green unite.
So make we count one time. Left the buck talk and all the bad arts behind. So make we count one time. Show them say now we call down sand.
We the run out of time, so make up your mind. Now we forbid the change when we want see.
Always the talk say that we forbid the change when we want. You know, sometimes we really need to take action and take things in we want. It's good if you also get some amount of responsibility as well. We they should say you know sober citizen, senior citizen. We don't come back to Una and they can bring Una stories them. The first story we will get this morning regarding the Gabonese president in official visit. A state visit where Kana Salon we run from August 2nd to August 4th and he end with a big banquet where the president of Sierra Leone threw in honor. The visit actually for strengthening regional cooperation and for strengthening partnership between the two countries them, and they also signed joint communique between Gabon and Salon. And talk a lot about agriculture, investment, air connectivity, how we can get people from Sierra Leone and people from Gabon for go and come, you know, for get people-to-people exchanges, business exchanges, and a lot more. We go get the report we are put together. For sake of the official state visit of His Excellency Brice Nguema of the Gabonese Republic and in delegation at Freetown, we run from August 2nd to August 4th, the President of Sierra Leone, His Excellency Julius Maada Bio, and the Gabonese President don't agree say they go turn the long-standing friendship into proper strategic partnership after the small talk na state host Freetown. The bilateral meeting will focus on how they go deepen cooperation for natural resources, agriculture, maritime security, trade and democratic governance. President Bio called the visit a more ambitious chapter for Salon and Gabon in relationship. President Bio proposed 3 things them where he say they need for do quick one and one now for make the Salon Gabon joint communicate cooperation for work.
Africa's challenges require stronger African leadership, solidarity, and solutions shaped by the realities of our continent. I believe that our discussions must lead to practical action. So I want to propose the following. I want to ask for the establishment of the Sierra Leone Gabon Joint Communique for Cooperation. I want us to launch a structured cooperation in natural resources, agriculture, and maritime security. And the third, mandate our foreign ministries to prepare a time-bound implementation roadmap. I want to encourage our ministers and technical officials to finalize the priority agreements, designate focal points, and establish clear responsibilities and timelines. Progress should be assessed through regular ministerial reviews to ensure that agreed commitments are implemented. The success of this partnership must be ultimately measured by tangible improvements in the lives of the people of Sierra Leone and Gabon.
Gabonese President Brice Nguema talks say it's important make them formalize the cooperation, strengthen private sector engagement, and tackle common problems like illegal fishing and how to manage resources na the Gulf of Guinea. After the statement them from both president them, ministers them from both countries them sit down and talk plenty thing them like how them go get linked to the relationship between the two countries them. They rub much partner like agriculture, trade, tourism, and air connectivity for reduced barrier them between Salone and Gabon. Minister of Foreign Affairs Timothy Musa Kaba been chair the meeting and gets both sides for talk but thing them where them go work on. After the bilateral meeting, both ministers of foreign affairs na Salone and Gabon signed two important documents them when are the joint communique and the general cooperation agreement between Salone and Gabon. The visit conclude with one big dinner where the president of Salone make in honor of the president of the Gabonese Republic, and the visit end August 4 where His Excellency Julius Maada Bio together with the First Lady Fatima Bio go see the Gabonese president off and in delegation na the airport. For Truth Media, Nafisa Tola and Kadin the report.
And I'm going to thank you to myself because now we put the reports together so we don't get that one day and we hope to see a good relationship and a continuity of this between Salone and Gabon, and also the president mentioned saying they welcome investment and also they encourage Sierra Leoneans them back for Ghana, Gabon, you know, for invest, for exchange experiences with agriculture, trade, and so much more. But we can get another report from Parliament where Kelfala Kabo puts together about the mobile network operators them. Parliament, some of the regulators them, the one they really supervise the mobile network operators them regarding this online scam business, how they go find way for tackle them, and also for hunt down the people that will they BND. We go get the reports now.
As public concern, the carry on the recent scamming where the app in WhatsApp, Parliament don't summon the regulators of the mobile network operators, MNOs. The Minister of Communication, Innovation and Technology, Salim Abba, and the Director General of the National Communications Authority, Amara Briwa, been there before Parliament for answer reason for why na Orange Salone the scammers they always use and other issues of poor network service. Most of the members of Parliament say despite then are the regulators, the issue still they continue. The Speaker, Honorable Sengepo Solomon Thomas, questioned why the scammers them appear for the comfortably for use Orange for carry on the activities as the issue done the happen for long term. The Speaker urged the Minister of Communication, Innovation and Technology, Salim Abba, for develop a convincing strategy for end the problem.
I don't know whether it is incidental, but the scammers find it very, very, very much comfortable to scam innocent citizens using the oral network. So this house wants proper explanation for the coincidence so that we think about taking the necessary action.
In response, the minister said the issue not just the happiness alone, but the happy in other countries across the world. But as government in effort for tap the issue, but say key strategy where they use na awareness raising for educate the public on the alarm of the scammers and how then they operate.
As public awareness increases about one type of scam, new techniques quickly emerge. This is why the government cannot rely upon a single awareness campaign or a one-time intervention. Our response evolves continuously alongside the changing threat landscape. Mr. Speaker, it is equally important that this Honourable House notes that Sierra Leone is not confronting a uniquely national problem. The same forms of cyber-enabled financial fraud are affecting countries across Africa and around the world.
The Director General of the National Telecommunications Authority, NATCA, Amara Briwa, self-adding voice, he assured the House and the public, say, starting next week, then they begin work on SIM registration without NIN number, person not go able use in SIM.
The NIN SIM registration thing is something that we're going to get fixed pretty soon. It's going to start with progressive barring. So if you don't register your SIM card, you will not go to the phone calls, and up to a point, you will not be able to receive calls. So we have to go into public sensitization of that first before that happens, so people know when you're not able to make phone calls, that is the reason.
Chairman of the Parliamentary Committee on Communication, Boston Munda, say they don't do oversight on the situation of network as a report go come out just now. In the end, the Speaker directs the committee for investigate the situation and come up with resolutions where will be severe on the regulators for take the issue seriously, despite Orange don't put out statement for disassociate themselves, but the issue still continue and the scammers they continue for use the network. For Truth FM, Kelfala Kagbo, the report.
Plenty thank to Kelfala Kagbo for the report today. Yes, with members of parliament name, you know, like I said this morning, last month to this month, they've been well. This is one issue we all concerned as Sierra Leoneans. Every other person is concerned, and it's good that then get the regulators and the ministry for go na the well and explain what they do for address this and what the efforts they do for enforcement and all of that. I think we need to ring the bell. I want to ring the bell 3 times for we MP them. We MP them. I think they still get work for do. Today they never continue with the amendment bill. So just a recap, the amendment bill been on a committee stage. Parliament still they do their work. Yesterday they approved some people them, and they also debate some agreements. Them one will be mentioned the Sierra Leone Shipping Company. And today then they continue with the debate on the amendment bill. And hopefully, because next week we'll get the state opening of parliament as well. I think it's on the 7th of this month. So hopefully this process will be completed and we move to next week and see what thing ever happen with the state opening of parliament. But yeah, the SIM fraud, the online fraud is a very, very serious issue, and it's an issue where a lot of people have been affected. The 7th is on Friday, safe actually. It's not actually next week. I only for verify if it's on the 7th. But I remember the speaker be announced even at the 17th or the 7th. But yeah, the online fraud is a very serious issue, and a lot of people don't they get involved in them, and it's good that we members of parliament are concerned about it and foresee how it can be addressed, and all other issues, them call quality and all of that. It's good that we members of parliament they show interest and get the regulators and the ministry for explain waiting and they do. That is part of them work, and I only hope say we will extend some of them things and they per other thing them. But yeah, we're celebrating a year. We're actually celebrating 1 year, and we have for the being gonna message them from different people. And this morning we want to start with the president of the Leone Association of Journalists, Alhaji Manika Kamara. We get a short video we'll play. We can take one other story before we talk to guests. We first guest this morning.
The media currently in the country, they go through a lot, particularly with the emergence of the new media where people call social media. And we find out saying that most of the mainstream media, they find a way on the social media platform so that they will compete with other media outlets across the country. So whilst we're in this transformative period, we can get the truth media we start for operate in 2025, where within the shortest possible time where they don't counter the media landscape of Salone, they don't make a considerable achievement within this 1 year where they don't operate. In a sense, they get the mainstream appearance where they get radio stations, they get newspaper publication, they get where they come out weekly, and also the social media presence again means a lot. They get a Facebook channel, a YouTube channel where they drive so much traffic, because most times when they drive from the house, they listen to media and other radio stations when they come for know the panelists the way they get, and based on that I can decide on for stick on one particular radio station. To be candid, within this 1 year, truth media don't make a remarkable achievement at the journalism field. One, they don't promote independent journalism. Truth media don't give you confidence, say indeed we get young people in the media landscape who can make changes. We be then got say most of the media houses now they go political, they get political interest. But when truth media don't come, we don't see say they don't stand all the challenges and they don't prove for be completely independent since they start to date. Nobody never point finger at truth media say this particular media house we don't council belong to any political party. Secondly, they don't increase government accountability. Now we don't see every day the money programs where they get the principal when they host that program. The people hold government to account. They bring issues where people, some other media houses, they scared for talk. And they raise them up, and we also say government they own up to the responsibility as a result of truth media. And also they don't increase public awareness. Now people Facebook na money, people they follow truth media, the YouTube they follow them, and also the radio station where you tune na money. Most of the people in truth media they listen na morning. Say the principal not come online it. Even when they get some inch, sometimes when they get inch na the social media platform, the people they call, they complain, say, hey president, truth media don't do online. What's the problem? I say I know they working at truth media. Me na president for all the journalists at Salone. I say when I call them about when I call anybody they work there. So that awareness they don't do with people and they follow truth media on all the social media platforms and also the mainstream. And one thing we make it very unique again now where the principal when Amadou Lamara they do that whole call. Every morning you call the one the radio online, it's very interesting. They make in fact that one strategy the one way they make so many people they want for go on the online platform so they will recognize them. So for we in the media we truly appreciate the coming of truth media. We hope and pray that they will continue this kind of momentum where they come with nothing not going to influence them from them move away from the position where they don't hold at the media. Because what we look out for now na Salone, an independent media where they hold public and government officials to account. Even when maybe they are the truth media, then they also when I be there on one interview program, the Amadou Lamara will be bold enough, despite in his large member, he be bold enough for talk say, ain't not supporting government they give subvention. And I do my best as the president of Slaja, explain to them and members of the public when they realize say the money government they give not to politician money, the money na real taxpayer money, and it's reason. These are the kind of journalism no one foresee. Not say because me na Slaja member or me na friend to the president, I will pray for asking tough question where they on here. Now the kind of journalism no one foresee, and we hope and pray that God will continue to keep the truth media going and all other media houses where they try to promote independent journalism in Salone. I believe say anybody will get the mind for tell me wrong doing the mistakes them. Now that's me believe say not true. Not other person where they celebrate me in corner or where they celebrate me all the time. You don't get the mind for tell me what thing I do, when I the wrong thing, or which time a mistake. So anybody will get the mind for tell me say, Presumani, this two you do is not correct. That one day, the true that one day, and I happily believe say it's not true.
Well, we are in the mood counting down to the 18th of this month where we actually mark the day where we do first broadcast, we do first publication. Yeah, we came online. We started this program, the devotion, and subsequently we other programs them. So we are in the mood. We'll be celebrating. We'll be whoever bring on a diverse views, diverse people. Them we get for the talk about some of the impacts we don't create and everything, and think about we coming into the industry. And on the 18th, I get for get an anger. I get some hangouts with my colleagues and and as well some of we people them we don't they support, we don't they follow we, and journalists in general. If you look at the changing media trend in the country, or we take another final story before we can talk to our guest. So there is an increase in fuel prices. We before get some calls yesterday, but the network not been too okay. So we do voxes. We talk to people in Freetown about what the increase mean for them, and definitely get for affect the pocket, get for affect household income, get for inflation, get for go up. So don't listen to waiting people in the street. Some people in the streets of Freetown think about the increase of fuel prices.
Late August 3rd, as members of Parliament Assembly debate the Constitutional Amendments Bill, the Ministry of Information and Civic Education been pull one notice where show the new fuel price them. The reports been show increase in fuel prices. Petrol come out from 33 new leons to 35 new leons, and diesel come out from 35 new leons to 40 new leons. This are the sixth time where the prices then don't change inside this year. The latest increase come just 35 days after government will reduce the price June this year. Inside the reports where the Ministry of Information and Civic Education been pulled, the ministry been talk say them be all consultations them with the Ministry of Trade and Industry and self-oil marketing companies on the new pump price them. This increments the ministry say now because of the international fuel price system and the huge difference in the exchange rate. But then same way so promise say, then go continue for review the petroleum prices regularly, and if the price change na the world market, it go reflect na the country in prices. But Reuters, one international news agency, reports saying the global oil price don't actually drop because the Brent crude oil fall to 83.77 United States dollars per barrel. But waiting this mean for the citizens in the country, the market woman them, bike riders, Kenema, and small farmers them na upline. Because anytime we fuel go up or come down, it affects all things in the country, from food prices, transportation, and the very cost of living. So we've been asked people them about the fuel price, and at this time we get for say.
We not feel good because fuel is actually right now in the morning. I will get some side of the one right now when passenger they will get totally misunderstanding. Because some side and all the go some 10, 15, 10. Some passengers they not hold enough money. So side and all they go sometimes so go left and you go put 10,000 for left pay you when you look at and the distance far. So we expect say some certain side and by now we fare long up and we actually will get side all they go sell for the strain. So like the price will be done compromise I will don't come up. Like for me to do that now 15,000 go there, for me you billing at 15. But some passengers then they come meet we tell them price they brush you.
First of all, I know they feel fine because membership the constraint and the fuel business, you know, saying economic something we don't go up, so all economics they go up. Transport business they go up, you know, business and they go up. And we say we the one and our hills, the hill there they go there not too fine. So they find out say the fuel only the back end you consume is too much. So they affect me a lot. And we the bike riders then now one great passenger we take. So when they take passengers, sometimes some man will tell us say 5,000 or 10,000, they tell you say you don't get money. End of the day, so alala. Most of the time they get the issue and the way fare they go up now. They get the alala they too much. And the fare business in go up like they affect you a lot as a bike riders union then we they make membership not they feel happy.
Fuel important and are one key driver for push the economy. The government don promise say dem go continue for monitor the situation, while citizens dem will continue for hope say the price go stable as term dey go on. For Truth Media, me na Davida Spain Solomon we report.
Man, some of them big one in the team, and that's all they make the country this team. And last time, see to make one and then get them. So God can be Momo, but one Muslim. They're wire. They're wire. They're wire.
We feel say pogo kill we. And now they all go guess. They take a grab on him, put in a bucket. And now they don't disgrace. They take the bamboo, hold up it, and they pack them all, let them be big office. They send the big in abroad, and left the poor man, they perish by the system. Sit down, they watch it, so they elect the day, but I don't pass carry you. Come for tell it, they say, we don't have bango, kendale, we no go die, you. Take go, we no go die, you. We go dey cry, you. We go dey cry, you. We go take the beer. We go kendale, we no go die, you. We go dey cry, you. We go dey cry, you. We go take the beer. We go kendale, we no go die, you.
Yeah, we know it's in the we country. When they do it, they sit on me the for the more. Kitty kata go come today. Tomorrow now waiting go be now yo. Mr. Government, you know they see. What in the be Delhi now we country. Also kia de mon now we. Sick and salvation is self the knock we yo. Every day them begin they die. Who's kind of all of this now we country. Every day them people they cry. They love the yes and no one for yeah. You think for it is every done here. Also similar pass you get dollar.
Indeed, team for it done there, us for sleep pass you get dollar. You know, if fuel go up, inflation will go up, and everything will definitely affect the people. And this is the time where we can see compassionate leadership, and people them way. Actually, they put the interest of the people ahead, and you know, it's tough. It's a tough time across the world with what's happen at the Middle East and all of that. And government said and they pay subvention to you know, the fuel price. But yeah, things are difficult. Imagine for the way we get job safe, people a household income, the one that we get money, we get salary, we month done. You know, then get the small salary. Somebody they receive 2,500, 2,000, 1,500. Get picking, get family for take care of, get rent for pay as well. It's a tough moment, and maybe, just maybe. I see the Minister of Trade was in Parliament yesterday. Instead of being the lay papers them for some agreement. Maybe, just maybe, Parliament's going to invite people them way involved in the trade sector as well, and see how they can get a conversation with them on how, you know, we can possibly make things better. But the reality which we country is we will not for shy away from. Things are hard for the people and they suffer. It's tough, and a system that cannot create jobs, that cannot get the private sector thriving. Small businesses, then they suffer with GST, with taxes, and all tax system we don't get for pay. Access to loan is still a very serious challenge for small businesses. The collateral them you get for GI, you know. But now when people don't get job, then they buy. It's simple economics, yeah. It's when now you get job, you get money. Now you're able to buy. But when you get a country where the bike man and the grumble, so me actually know. You know, the bike man them, and then the grumble. So sometimes they take people and go complain and get for negotiate and talk price with them, almost then they would pay and all of that. And we don't get a system where bike is mostly the way they use bike, keke, taxi yet for the bottom now safe. So it's tough until I start this morning and begin to talk about building our own indigenous businesses and our own indigenous business people. We're not a system businessman them. Where the system come, you get in your businessman. Where the system go, that businessman they don't lose, that business they don't fail. We don't see business that we don't can at this tongue. People already see them count investment them, companies them. We see one government come on apart, then company then they don't die. The business don't die. You go see people who they get contract now. If government change, and they their own business, it don't in a corner. They need to get the contract there again. Now the new company go emerge. Man them begin get contract back. You create system, money man them, and it's not something that is sustainable. You know, because not no more in them people in personal benefit. But if we strengthen private sector, look at how do we have tax waivers. Maybe we again look at it. You know, I wish for they all they pay attention to some of the agreements and conversation there on the economy na parliament. I still the reference Honorable Tower. If you go listen to that conversation they with them been get on the supplementary budget, they tell you about how just yesterday, Parliament, one of the committees in a Parliament lay a paper about an agreement with government signed with one company, I don't forget the name, for Lotto, one company will take over state lottery. That business, it don't go bad. Where you hear from the MPs them, where then they explain, according to them findings, how that business, the government don't losses, the people are not able to sustain the business now safe. So we they go into a lot of agreements, we they give people a lot of waivers, we they Budget Advocacy Network been don't do report on that. People who they benefit from exemptions them, where then come, they invest, even when they make money, they need to pay within them for pay. We're losing money on a lot of, with plenty people them where they invest at the higher level, just because of waivers, certain interest them. At Parliament we see the Deputy Leader of Government Business, Honorable Bashiru Siliki, he stood up, he raised concern about the fine where then define importers them through a certain contract or system where somebody get there. From where Parliament said and they invite that company there for can explain why. And he was saying the fine where then the fine safe and not even they na the agreement we then get and the money we then define is plenty. Parliament not invites that company there up to now. So we get all the issues there. If we they lost money plenty side and there is pressure on the economy, we they put pressure on businesses, we they put pressure on small businesses, then get to pay more tax, things then they get expensive. And it's difficult for people. So people and they close up even them businesses because they can't thrive. You know one get problem, say you not pay certain tax and then you get trouble with government. So either you sack more people or you close up your business. And until we strengthen the private sector and get a thriving private sector where they create more jobs, we industrialize, get the services sector working. This politics, now by turn no more go depana. And a few people no more they benefit from it. Wallahi, politics not able to take everybody. If they watch man the way the system, with them party in our government and go complain to you back, they don't get job. Because government able to employ everybody. Not possible. You can't. You're not able. Now until you get a thriving private sector where they create jobs, people and get businesses, they're able to employ people them. Now go fix this place. Oh. And until we challenge ourselves, say we forget we indigenous people them. We don't say Leonians them. Where we they give business, not so irrespective of which political party they support or which region they come out. Businessmen they not for the politics safe. And for be Ajib, all government in power, any government we carry for work with her and support them. Because you know private sector, you're doing business. You not got nothing for do with politics. You know, and people already supply government back, then can complain or say then they deliver, pay them, then contract them, then can don't pay money, exchange rates can don't change, it's difficult for them get the money, they reinvest. You know easy, we can the labor no go die. We not resilient. Well, I'll call the word yesterday. Okay, we not use resilience again. We don't change the word. Now go to remind me, please. We don't change the word. Not so resilience again. We go kendele, we not go die. We not people them we strong. We not strong people them, but things need to work. It definitely needs to work. It needs to work for us, for the people. It needs to. If it doesn't, it's a problem. Politics politics. We only pay attention, see the attention what they pay to the amendment bill. The minister just read the supplementary budget where they explain who side government they spend, who side government don't put more money inside parliament. That day where them been the debates. Budgetary allocation increased to the office of the president, the office of the chief minister. It's reduced on medical supplies and it's reduced on free quality education. But the minister was explaining, say them been don't pay money, them been don't pay. So the understanding why I get safe now that some offices actually spend them budgetary allocation inside the first quarter. They overrun them budgetary allocation. So government forget money now, then they struggle, and government need forget more money for spend pan things that we going for do with me and you, per healthcare, per education, per social services. Not all people in the office there for buy provision, buy soft drink, entertainment, enjoy themselves, fly. No, it's for be things them on me and you, things away directly they affect we. I hope and pray say we would pay attention to the bread and butter issue as much as we pay attention to the politics, because politicians then are the interest in the SICO. If we not get a common ground and seek your interest, it will continue to be complaint and the problem. We can talk to the head of the National Protected Area Authority, Sheikh Alhaji Ahmed Tunis. We can look at waiting and they do, for protect we forest reserve them and biodiversity in this country. We take a quick commercial break. We come back shortly. Continue for stay with you and not go outside.
Are you tired of waiting in long lines at the bank? Say hello to Omnolite, your ultimate banking solution from EcoBank. With Omnolite, managing your finances has never been easier. Here's why. Omnolite allows you to enjoy easy access to your account information across multiple countries. Monitor your accounts in real time from the comfort of your home or office. Rest assured, with Omnolite, all your online transactions are guaranteed secure. Do you need to transfer funds? No problem. Whether it's domestic or international, Omnolite has got you covered. Make multiple payments effortlessly with our convenient multiple transfer service. And paying bills is a breeze with Quick Bill Pay. Plus, schedule future payments hassle-free with standing order. Want a checkbook? Just request it on Omnolite and it will be delivered to your doorstep within 10 working days. Experience the convenience and efficiency of Omnolite today. Visit us online or at your nearest EcoBank branch to learn more. A better way, a better Africa.
When starting your day, getting fit is the first step. When the hustle starts, nothing should stall you. When it's time to plan your future, saving should be easy. When you're ready to expand, no room for excuses. When your child needs relief, waiting isn't an option. And if it's you asking, no isn't an answer. Because for us, when it comes to banking, it's all about you.
Fraudulent messages and suspicious links don't they circulate in the country nowadays, and some people they claim saying are from Orange Sierra Leone or Orange Money. Let me be careful, because that information they not so true. Scammers they go around, they use Orange their name for scam, thief, and get people their personal information. They remain goal now for hack people their messaging application, where can either be your WhatsApp, your Facebook, and they can even go to an extent wherein they will message your family or friends. They try for now for send money. But now keep in mind, say this kind of thing where they go on. Orange Sierra Leone and Orange Money not to part and parcel of them kind of bad thing they are so. So for your own safety, make sure say you not click on any suspicious links, give you OTP or your password or your Orange Money PIN to anybody. And always make sure say you check the Orange the official page for correct information. Fumble them. Let we stay safe, stay alert, and dial 100 for any information wey you go need concerning this. Now we no go able for fix this for there.
Orange.
Election day is fixed. Under our new and improved constitution, presidential and parliamentary elections will now take place on the second Saturday in November every 5 years. This will ensure certainty, stability, predictability, and order, increasing voter turnout. It is efficient and transparent and makes our institutions stronger. We should all support a constitution that respects our time, our vote, and our nation. For more information, visit our website www.myconstitution.gov.sl.
This message is brought to you from the Office of the Attorney General and the Minister of Justice.
Salon they take action for every mama and every pikin. Together we go reach zero. We all for take action so no mama no go die where it give life. No pikin no go die from preventable sickness. No pikin no go left behind for take maclate. Race to zero day on now.
But zero no go happen by chance. If you na mama or belle woman, take action, go na clinic early. If you na papa, take action, support mama, carry you pikin for maclate. If you na chief, take action, encourage belle woman them for go hospital for the well body one. We all for take action for save the life of we woman and pikin them. So join with today for take action for reach zero. This message they come out from the Ministry of Health together with the Ministry of Information and Civic Education.
Welcome back. This is the Truth Morning Devotion on Truth FM 103.9, and we continue the conversation, on things we bother on the people, and things that we affect we, things we get for do with the people directly, and we all get a role for playing a responsibility for make this place a better place. We can talk to Sheikh Ahmed Tunis, Executive Director, National Protected Area Authority. A very good friend and brother. Good morning. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Assalamu alaikum.
Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you, boss.
Me and you been to spend more time when you were at EPA until you go NPA. I say you didn't lost now. You seem very busy. How's this job? You're enjoying it?
Yeah, thank God. The more responsibility and the clearer at EPA, I've been general work I do, and mostly I've been doing at the background. I've been research policy and innovation director, so me work mostly now behind the scene. At NPA, I me to call the shots, and the challenges now NPA totally different from what's in the EPA. EPA an institution we. For a while, well managed and everything okay.
So the changes, there's these changes. You're informed from doing research and policies and helping people for implementing and they do. So you've been in the front implementing, but you've been in this sector for a long time now. What's in your assessment of we environment, protected area, biodiversity as a country? Because for the very first time, we get a ministry of climate change and environment. We mean say the government they lay emphasis on protecting the environment. We're at the world conversation now.
So, for answer that question, we're on the right track. The pace, maybe where most people want, we know they at that pace, but we're on the right track. The good thing is I always tell people, let we look at the positive achievement and weigh in on it. Now we get environment ministry where they manage EPA, or where they supervise EPA, NPA, Australian Meteorology, and Forestry Division. We have been there on the Ministry of Agriculture. And then somehow in the National Disaster Management Agency, somehow, because is still there under president, but not through Ministry of Environment. That creates one central location where we all meet and discuss waiting at the pertinent issues. But because of the changes, mandate overlapping, and money not in the country for fund anything. So where you get that overlapping mandate and weakness, and in most of the institutions, with the exception of EPA, most of these other institutions not get enough human resources for letting undertake all we expectations. Yes, I appreciate a lot the work the sacrifices with people and within they do. For example, if you look at NPAA, while everybody they see game garden, you know, IUNC, the institution where they in charge for forest management in the world, it say for every 2 kilometers, you forget one game guard. Salon na every 10 kilometers.
So
that
means you
just
not get
tell we
capacity.
Yeah, that just tell we say that number they know them. Then for real thinking, we get only 46 staff at NPA, including driver and caretakers.
Including the game guards?
Yeah, no, game guards are about 500.
Okay.
But we dey talk about other staffs and people that we didn't get for think, people that we didn't get for do things. Really, admit real people that would train the agency waiting for do the work, the thinking and the processing, no return.
In this sector, una plenty way did it. You know, as you don't mention, forestry, EPA, NPA. But what's in our own mandate, specific mandate?
Real mandate now for manage, supervise, and link on protected area. Protected area by the number we government giving a 15 protected areas we government declare. It's almost 15% of Sierra Leone landmass. Okay, theoretically it's almost 15%. But we all know the story of encroachment and other stuff. And for example, the biggest ones now Western area and Otamba Kilimi now the north. These two areas they face the biggest challenges for we as an agency, and for too many reasons. For Western area, everybody feels them for own land of Freetown. Everybody, even where they really know see this place, not good for the purpose. This place they endanger everybody. They still want own land there at all costs. And if you stand there yesterday, now buddy, somebody say go kill me, they say the economy us. Because I tell them they're not for build inside swamp, inside like a crazy, you know. But done at the call.
The point is, without the capacity, it's difficult for enforce or do it in you do, or even achieve your mandate. What's in at the level of interagency collaboration between them? Because some people and the way they talk to, but so they'll show you documents. So we get lands, we get paper from Ministry of Lands. Now ministry give you these lands, and by right, if they show you paper, they have rights to build, right?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
I can give you an example. Akomozimi, Gola Forest. And my grandpa get part of it. And they even enter it by law. Because government don't make it to a protected area. So me owning that land, whether I get paper, whether I born inheritor, once I don't make it a protected area, my right don't limited. So Ministry of Land giving someone land a protected area, why it really sucks, but that not give anybody right for build. And also, for let you build any style in saloon, now law, you forget building permits. So if you not get building permit, you build some side.
But the same ministry gives building permits.
I haven't seen one in a protected area, to be very frank.
Biobari, who's that Biobari?
Biobari case, I sometimes want to keep off it because too many mishap happen. The reality is, the then minister dropped the ball. Okay, and we all get for a deal with that mess. I know one bad mouth I know day again. I don't know in situation. I know been there with it happen. We get for solve that problem.
But that is just one. Aberdeen Creek, right?
I can. I'll take one after the other. We will come to Aberdeen.
Okay.
So I get for solve that problem. Not to saloon alone, the protected area, people then don't build inside protected area.
No concentrate to salon. No talk about salon. A salon make
that's the solution I give you.
Okay, you explain.
So, when somebody do something wrong, two things: law breaking house. Billions of leons, then don't put you under.
But the person is breaking the law.
At the camp. Billions of leons and don't put under. Billions of leons and too many people they live there. I cried last week where I go put people in their house. Baby then they cry. I cry. But let me walk. So I get for Tampa and ask. We don't get money. Government of Australia don't get money for protect even Western Area Peninsula. I can tell you this. Me and you two don't get this discussion. I had to talk openly. We don't get that money. So then people are within there. What can we do to them? How can we stop other people from doing it? Because over and again, people they still do. I think deterrence not only come from breaking the house. Let we put tag money. If somebody they pay $1,000 every year for live inside protected area, if he can pay it, let him pay it.
So I can go bill now Tamba Killing Bee and you'll tell me pay $1,000
and leave there.
Breaking the law. Then you're losing a protected area. That doesn't make sense to me. I don't know if it makes sense to the people the way they watch it.
Now let me explain the essence of protecting an area. Now for let you able get a certain sense of security for let that area be a defense, either for produce biodiversity or other ecosystem things where it will protect we all of this country. Nobody anywhere I call $1,000 for one town lot throughout your life. If you pay down there every year, would they use that money for build for construct more protected area than other places? I can tell you 1 hectare can be managed every month with $1,000. So if we dey get people that we then feel say then would they give we $1,000 or $2,000 every month for leave, so we can protect more places and we can build more barriers. I'm okay.
So we're opening it for other people for go na protected areas and say they not for bill for go bill. Say no problem, they can charge me $1,000. I can build my mansion, I can afford it, I can pay, and put the lives of other people in danger. Nothing we for benefit from.
Now two different things.
No, it's not two different things.
No, two different things. Let me come. You're right. Let me come.
You said not two different things. You said right.
No, I say you're right in saying we they open up to other people.
Yeah.
But you wrong, say it go endanger other people there. So for example, I tell somebody, Biobari, a day very close to Guma.
Yeah.
Anybody who either live now, I create a penalty, administrative penalty framework. Anybody who either live now, Biobari, if you want to live there, you for pay every year for living there for one town lot. For one town lot, you pay $1,000. Then at the basic. Then you pay for the close within 20 meters to the water catchment area. You pay another $1,000. I mean, the bill, the amount of money which somebody for pay equal to that is $5,000. No human being on earth will let in pockets go the money they commodity. The money man know it. Okay, we don't prove this over and everywhere in the world. Say the biggest deterrents are 3 things for human being: jail time. Salon, me and you two know we don't get. I arrest 100 people one night. Police not get place for put them. That the police don't get cell. All self flop now Western. Then send me that Eastern. Why be go na Eastern and say, hey, we got other criminals and now Mr. Tunis. So you get for stop until we clear. We send people in our court before you bring other people in. That's a whole different story. So taking people to prison na one deterrent.
So the second part where you say are wrong. Destroying biodiversity, no, they affect we, or building a protected area, no, they affect we.
They affect we super.
That is the point I'm making. We incentivize people say, okay, pay we an amount. We normalize breaking the law. You can go and bill, and we charge you an amount for pay.
How do you solve a problem where you inherit? Now me you.
Is it not criminal for break the law? Is it not a criminal offense?
But what's in the law say? Lamana, you don't say that this country, you don't see too many problems. I'm very scared I no one can talk things the way I not go able to defend throughout my life. I get life for leave and for say these things over and again. If not been 5-10 people they break laws na salon, it's easy. But it's very normal na salon. For let everybody, all shades of people there, for break the law. Poor man, where you not get nothing, they break the law. The wealthiest man of the society, they break the law. So we get to find a midway how to solve that problem. Not to NPAA alone, they calm this habit of breaking the law for solve them like that. You start, and I promise where everyone will deal with. People in the come with people from Ministry of Land.
Mm-hmm.
They say the Ministry of Land give me. Where I come NPA, I begin proof them people there. I can tell you, 60% are lie, 40% are true. Ministry of Land, they make a decision for cuts on the protected area. They say land no the Freetown again.
The minister even suggest one thing, say for move the protected area to the provinces.
Okay. So when they make that decision, they not consult Ministry of Environment, they not consult other ministries. So they start. That was a floodgate for criminals. So people that begin go to their areas, then they make their own paper. I can tell you, it passed 50 cases in the Ministry of Lands right now, where some of them start there illegally. They make paper and place I don't forget the place name, where any paper where you want. Now, this thing I know.
So now I can ask you, what's in the level of interagency collaboration?
We even from here, at the Gona NDMA, me and then they go meet, we discuss how to move on wetlands. We don't create a wetland group with different agency, and the police, especially the police from where me come, the police give me 100% support. Anytime where I don't call for the police for let them help me, I can tell you for free, they always don't do. And not ever make arrest where police really carelessly let go.
And then the people are prosecuted.
Yes.
But the people that want to see prosecute, where them prosecute the last and then they go burn charcoal.
Now,
what do I know they build a protected area?
At the camp, there are two ways to this. You get some people that when then they sell land to people. There is a case in a Lumley police station where if I win that case, I will be the happiest person. If I don't do any other thing safe now, I left. I will be very happy. You get people that wait and they take wetland. And wetland are the defense from the sea. They're just a cell. They say their great grandpa and I then been get up. And law they against this. There's a case where one Kaba, Mambo, you see that beautiful mangrove. In just a cut and give people. They say in great Beku Davis, they been get up. No fact. Nobody no get the data. Nobody, no ministry no get her. Ministry of Land no get her. Ministry of Agriculture no get her. NPA no get her. EPA no get her. So that case did go court.
Okay.
Why that case important to we? If we win them, it stop all other people there for lay claim on any wetland salon. Okay. Then you also talk people that within the bill. We don't win 59 cases. Out of that 59. 10 not building, the rest are charcoal and marijuana farms. These are very serious issue because you talk why building the show when they burn charcoal, then the brush left from here till under now password then they use. When they do, they are the more dangerous for us or for biodiversity than building.
Okay.
Because building really, if we do law enforcement, you're not able to build a protected area. Because as you start, we stop. As you start, we stop. Which is what we are doing now.
What's in the state of the Aberdeen Creek?
You know, Aberdeen Creek would take care of them.
How?
We don't start. Yesterday we go demolish. I mean, just
what do you use for demolish? I see man and get hammered and get stick. You get machine.
So now this other thing than the machine for that crane machine very expensive. And that is salon. When you go to the private
caterpillar, you get a machine.
No, that caterpillar they need put in a swamp. You know, but we don't decide where the water go down. we got an operation where they come. Now, Aberdeen Creek. It's a promise. We know they left Aberdeen Creek the way it did. But remember, Aberdeen Creek don't start from the 90s. 1994, 92, NPRC declared that area as tourist center. At that time, National Tourist Board begin give places to people for build touristing, and that opener to public. Since then, you don't get Konomani line, you get Pasisi line, you get Musatara line, you know. Things don't they build up.
So now the state itself don't they sell place now that place they now Ramsar site, right?
Yeah.
Now is away with for protect.
Yep.
So it's the state itself.
I'm very careful.
I know you are very careful. But why they people in that land now?
No, why they say so? We get for land also one thing. State or we responsibility for develop this nation. And therefore state get for make decisions for develop the nation. Making that place a tourist center for put attractive, good building, that's state responsibility. We need that. I mean, while we have Sarah Palms, while we have the other hotels. Now these areas.
But there should be a cut-off area, right?
That area then, according to tourist board, then put a cut-off, then say then give 100 by 80 for most part to places. Anything beyond that, not to them. So what thing don't happen over the years, negligence on our part as administrators, and we don't allow people in for coming. So I look at it. You remember at one time they go broke houses. And even before
2018, there was some
even before that operation, then we don't they broke places now Aberdeen Creek. But one thing we no ever answer: what do we do after we don't broke places? We know they do anything. So you open the. I'm an urban planner.
You got a plan now for Aberdeen Creek?
Yes.
You got a timeline for demolish and get something.
This rainy season, if all things equal, by October 16, we don't demolish Aberdeen Creek.
October 16 of this year.
October 16 this year, we don't. Okay, now two-phase. Let me be very fair. This time rainy season, you get picking away now Aberdeen Creek them bo. I don't get for pulling on the rain. A dangerous. Mean a human being. Not to them picking them fault for letting parent and good. So I keep them this rainy season, let them do it.
Okay.
I know they give them a blanket say they get for it forever. But anything we not come up, it come up. With the help of the Israeli armed forces and the Israeli police, would they bring them country to ground. I've been given the highest approval for do that. Okay? Would they put them down and would they regrowth, would they replant, and would they build something where we all go enjoy. We don't get money for build the thing yet. But would they put the skeleton of that thing? I know how to kind of boss it. Then we talk about that part.
Okay, but you get the resources. I watch
the resources for demolish.
For demolish, I want to go up Takugama.
Now Ama we use Takugama for a point. When this is a rainy season. Now what a catchment area. Lama, it's terrible. We sit up on time bomb. You know, look the dam. People in the up here, excuse me for the language, where they toilet pee, and they go inside that dam.
The Congo dam where they serve we water all now.
The filtration what they use, not a chemical they use, a natural filtration. And now they able to filter everything. So if you get people in close to dam, that's trouble. So when President God say, let me remove them, that'll be my happiest moment. So we start. Now phase 1. Phase 2, we can caterpillar go. I mean, from now to any time it will happen. Okay, phase 2 day, and thank God we just get private sector They help we for plant 2,000 trees. Somebody send me a message. Happy for what we do. A big company in this country. They say Engo finance for 2 years for plant 2,000 trees in that area. We they give them. And we go help them. We plant the trees in them. For Aberdeen Creek, me and Minister Abdullahi, before I take the job, we discuss them, we agree, and it's part of a legacy way we could do. I'm an urban planner in my heart and in my education. I would love to leave something at Aberdeen Creek. We are working on it.
Now, Takogama won a good day. And even you just reference Aberdeen Creek, how somebody threatened you and all that. You get this resistance from powerful people, it seems.
Yeah, I mean, journalism, it's just sometimes when you talk about fear, you scared your team. And people picking in just like me. But Natagokama, somebody really tell me, say, it will kill. And somebody, I mean, not a politician, but a very powerful in his own thing. Before journalism, let me tell her, when I left this man, one can scared we so go stop. And we know the stop.
Are you getting the support? You get the political will and support in this?
I think me minister they give me 100% support. The president they give me 100% support. And Minister of Finance, they give me 100% support. Yesterday we been doing a meeting at Minister of Finance. Before they not even know so we get planned for Aberdeen Creek. They asked me, what are you doing at Aberdeen Creek? So the majority of Sierra Leoneans want these things taken care of. The problem is sometimes people are thinking on these issues very low. As far as somebody concerned, if we don't go pay money for land na Aberdeen and therefore for building, it forgets it endanger everybody else. And the most dangerous thing about Aberdeen Creek, we know the talk openly. The Aberdeen Bridge. Aberdeen Bridge not safe.
As at now?
As at now. It's not safe. Let me explain a little to you. Before they build bridge, they need this simulation and understanding how this bridge the function. So that mangrove then be there intact, believing that when water come under a camp ago, the mangrove they take some, not all the return. Okay? So the bridge goes stable on that. What we don't do over the years, we not only don't they build things there, but we don't they remove all the defense to that bridge. And what's of it? You get both and the worker under. I got videos. Go under the bridge. Where you say the Allah.
So is this worried? It's an emergency.
It is. We don't report, but as a commoner, may NDMA the good discourse is further, and people just feel saying just about housing, somebody in housing, but it really in a national security.
So when you look at not just the Aberdeen Creek, right? If you watch that part, this Wilkinson Road part of it as well, Bien Cockrell and all, it looks like the whole place they come together.
For the bridge itself, the most dangerous part, Cockrell part. Just immediately, if you come on Aberdeen Road on your left, you see them people that were then did it. Their activities. I just want to let it up now water every day. Just put your foot down on the water. You see how the water they go. So the end inside water. People in the day every day. They put the bridge at danger. Would I explain this to policymakers?
And then the fire dynamite they right as well, yeah? Finish dynamite for the fishing.
With the help of the Navy, that they don't reduce considerably. From where me start for work now, twice it don't happen, and the community really arrest them 2 people there.
Okay.
Yeah.
But from you, as director of NPA, we should be worried about Aberdeen Bridge.
Yes, we should. Everybody should worry about it. Now, and not only Aberdeen Bridge, also, so the sea, the rise. Whether I want to hear this or not, the sea, the rise. And they come out this way. The only thing that way they hold the sea, that the sun and the mangrove. But the western area, or they remove the sun, or they remove the mangrove. You don't go like lately.
You know, I don't say.
Houses and don't go. Places and don't go like Laka. Graveyard then don't then don't go because you see the rise coming. So if we continue for allow people and for do the things that we then they do and say, oh, this and that, then we will continue for we should expect a catastrophe, not just a disaster.
There is sand mining. There is mining na Otamba Kilimbi. I see Dr. Masako na EPA almost every day. They show mining where they go on na some protected areas possibly and other river them across na the provinces. Are you overwhelmed and you not get enough capacity for help for protect we forest reserve them and protected areas?
All government agencies, we always require we are overstretched. The problem with NPA over the years, really that place was neglected.
Otamba Kinemi?
No.
The NPA, you mean?
The NPA itself. Believe it, Lama or not, where I can NPA staff they come work when he or she feel likes. Internet no did chair no in some offices. Basic things and no. Can you believe then they pay game guard where is supposed to protect this thing and take home now 1,000 units? I mean, like, how do you expect that man really for work? The place was totally neglected, and you know, so we don't start from scratch. We don't start from scratch. And anybody will listen to this, I really want people to be worried about it. The reason why we ever get protected area, because not to every place we for exploit at every time. We forget places where will be a breeding space for the art. Just like how we get nose, we get eye, we get ear. Now, so them places are supposed to be. But if we suffocate the people that will put in charge, we know they give them the necessary thing, not blame God when Mortimer repeats. Because God don't give you all the senses. God don't make people and don't tell you about them places. So it left to we as citizens, as government, for help their institutions for do the right thing.
They what's at the situation with them community like Otamba Kilimbi and other protected areas across the country, especially with the challenge we get with capacity for supervisor.
So you get a lot of the thing about so currently in the world, three-phase we call the interplanetary thing. We get chemical management, we get climate change, we get biodiversity. So you get organizations within the biodiversity sector. You get EFA, you get CSSR, you get different organizations. You get even European Union, they implement One Nation Nourishes. All this, they work in the same area. Now, some of these are just organizations and they give them small money, maybe $2,000 for maybe $100,000 for a project. When they go and give chief, maybe $10,000. Now we, as NPA, will not get that money for give that chief. So chief they feel say government they do nothing for us. So therefore that chief they say, but now we land this one. I don't can take them from we. Past like Nabala they can give we 1,000. We now know they bring nothing come. So chief they incite people and for go mine, or when mining company come, or they organize themselves for go mine or for cut timber.
So then it's about their livelihood and protecting the
so then they use them. But thanks to some stakeholders, you get some few paramount chiefs and really wouldn't keep put them down and say no, this we know they allow now we don't chip down. This we go help. But a very
somebody just mentioned like some for as well. Say Yanda almost don't go. I remember my colleague there, then do some documentary on like some for as well.
Again, we get 15 protected area where they under NPA for manage. We only get about 500 game guards. And like I said, from 2012 to until I came, there have been too many conflicts within the agency, within the authority. Alhamdulillah, from where I come, conflicts no there. With the work, and I see more of the staff than they take for themselves. We get a lot of plans. We don't ever get strategic plan from we didn't start from 2012. We don't almost get a final draft where they begin share with other stakeholders for use them as we Quran or Bible for move this. Like some for now a very big issue to me, just like my Bessie, na Pujon.
I did one question. Sufia Abib Tuniskiaou, say you have been given the highest approval to demolish Aberdeen Creek, but no approval for Biobari. Is it because Biobari is owned by the AFS?
No. Again,
why not do the same model for Biobari for Aberdeen Creek?
The model where they use for Aberdeen Creek are the same model they use for Biobari. Remember where I started. I said I go Aberdeen Creek all outside them the bill. Not outside them don't build. But they are the go ground. Same thing to Biobari. But I want to let people understand why it's very easy for talk about the affluence. NPA not even get now one motoka we get.
One great motoka?
One motoka.
What are they use? And now you they use?
And when I'm car they use. Now all the game guys and they use. When somebody want to go somewhere, now then they use.
I don't understand.
Now one vehicle we get a European Union ban for we where I come. Before that, from 2014.
I don't talk about name you take ban this thing so.
Again, that challenge. I'm not go call out
but how can you have a job? Me no.
How do you motoka? Ask anybody. Look, 2012, the government last buy motoka for NPA. So what I do? Me own personal money, and you can investigate this. I they ask any Sierra Union, ask anybody in a NPA or ask anybody in a salon go. As of this minute while they talk, I can January to this minute, I don't use 1 single cent from government of Australia for manage NPA. Even though when they don't give you subvention, but we not get access to it. We'll get the access eventually, then they give me more money. So what's it?
So now you trust the agency right now?
Maybe they trust the agency and not ask me to give me money. I work for 28 years before I can salon. 28 years of my life. Okay, so. Yes, that's
not trust you. The trust not to give.
No, that's trust me, brother. Who's how to put money for me? But because this personal to me, if we not protect them places, my brother, we picking a nugget for Freetown. They will not.
I want to clarify 2 things. You've not received subvention since you took over in January.
Yeah.
Right?
We don't get government don't approve with subvention, but now the way the system there, when they approve your subvention, they send an a bank, all the activities where you for undertake, you for put all that the system before they begin release the money to you. And because that lobby don't happen, now we don't put all the paperwork, we don't send them. EU, on the other hand, then give you budget support, about 18 billion euros. Then don't approve that a day.
You don't get access to it.
No, we get access. We begin using this week. Now, will be for use even for this demolition because part of it now they use for Aberdeen demolition.
Okay.
Now, any demolition we are do moving forward now from that EU money.
How about the motoka? Now one green. How you able? You get game guards them. We get for the move from different places. So how do they move? Where they not get mobility?
What we they do? They get all motoka there with the cannibalized part from this. We put them on this. We cannibalize this. We do this. That we do. It's really challenging.
Yeah.
It's challenging. But again, I not blame everybody for the neglect with NPA. I don't blame government or international NGOs. There was a war at NPA from 2014, and people don't trust the agency. Nobody trusts the agency.
And it's difficult to build trust.
Yeah, so for build, people are not go give you money no more because now you name NPA. You get forget. People don't get forget a reason, and you get able to manage that money.
You know, answer the question. If you need to answer.
Yeah. So Biobari, people just look at outside the building there. I mean, they don't build them. But there is an island where they want build on the side of Biobari. We don't stop her. Nobody know the building. The one where they go start for build, I know they call names. We don't put them down. Just outside that periphery, people then start for build on the right for go Queen's Place. We don't put them down. On the right, we don't put them down. So the build up area, Lamrana, even if I decide for put them down to the flat, I don't get money for restaurant. Even if I try that. So I look and ask myself, what's the best way to that? Just like Aberdeen Creek, I know talk something. When we finish the demolition, we don't get for go to government for like give money for restore. Then people then where they encroach from above waiting tourist board we give them. We they find their own money on yearly basis. That money we take for restore and manage that ecosystem. And we know they just do. We take them a court. Court could tell them say so for do.
Okay. Somebody just say how much you una dey invest in public education, especially for protect wetland and forest reserve.
Now when you get money now you protect. But it makes sense.
Because now it depends. What do we understand?
So what we do right now, if you see we they work with other people now, we they talk to somebody just recently created a very beautiful drama cartoon where a dynamic profile with the sharer. We get a plan in the strategic plan how to get public awareness, but we need money for it.
Yeah. But we can play your advert now.
Yeah. You can do that for free. Pro bono. Let me repeat. You do a pro bono. SRBC they do a pro bono. 98.1 they do a pro bono. So yes, I thank you for that. But money nothing. Once we get money, we want one.
Finally, you know, this work looked very challenging. You want to do resources now day. You get the commitment. I know you will speak personally. You know, but waiting I him, waiting you want to achieve, you know, at a time when, because the expectation very high. I can put you under pressure. You know, where we have private conversation, I can tell you, say no, you need because this is about you. Now you there at the end now. Now you they take responsibility. And if people not see impact after you tenure, it comes back to you that now you not do things. And some of the things that we say today, now the first time they read them from you. You still get hope for able to achieve your mandate as head of NPA.
Alhamdulillah, my boss, the Minister of Environment and President, they always give me the support, and then don't give me say, if anybody call you, tell them let them go to minister. If anybody call you, tell them let them come to president.
You can get called there?
Yes, I get called every day, even before I can ask somebody say they can at my office. I can always send and say, this is above me, go to minister. And minister not one day call me and tell me, say, hey, President say no, that person in a sacred cow. You understand? That not happened to me yet. And an officer will happen to me because then don't tell me say then they give me them full support. When it comes to what's immediate thing, you know, something where you don't start way back. You once set a pace, no matter how small it is. They say one step at a time. I want to take that one step. The first. Make her build the NPA itself. Build a strategic plan. Make the employees at least let them go to get, if not 2,000 years game guard they get. You understand? Once I able to put them to them in place, the next thing is we for restore some of them places and where it don't degrade.
Okay.
Every year we just do aims. We use satellite for see areas and we degradation happen or forest loss happen. Now, Western area, the highest place we happen at Eastern. Grafton area, we lost 110 hectares of land. So what we don't plan for do for stop that let it not happen continue. We take 3 containers. We put solar day. We send them at that area. They permanently game garden with the sleep day for the next 6 months.
How much what's in the level of integrity? Because there's been reports and allegations of people, game guards, people who they working at the agency. As well, they involve, somebody just repost that, involved in selling lands. Then now then they brush, and then they show people the land and sell land there and begin developer.
You know, it's very easy for make that claim. And where I come, somebody, we get one game guy way in name very popular, notorious, Gassama or Zaidan. Everybody, now Zaidan, give me that place. So when I asked Zaidan, he said no. So I wait one day, one woman come. I said, now Zaidan get a place. So Zaidan be there in the room with me. The woman explain how much he don't give Zaidan. Then I ask her, I say, now you give Zaidan on somebody you say, let me say Zaidan they can have yours. That's in a Zaidan Tinapsu. You know, not to in this. We get bad apples. Now like I said, if somebody then they pay 1,000 euros, and somebody they go degrade again 10,000 euros, there's possibility if the person not strong, they do one.
Okay.
I'm not justify, but if me see that, if somebody bring that complaint to me, approve them. The one way then there about in Creek, where then they work there. One day when I'm in to come on at the same village, I don't pull on there. Just because they allowed them go do construction.
Yesterday, the day before yesterday, they're out with the rains. You know, they try for raise awareness to people, in building in protected areas, side away enough for bill. But finally, waiting will be your message to Sierra Leoneans. We still they get rains, and they don't see how they happen. It will continue to happen because people actually don't do them. But what do you want to say to Sierra Leoneans?
Everybody, that your responsibility for protect Sierra Leone and Western area particularly. It will be very helpful if you see something, you call we the NPAA and complain. 1. 2. Refuse for build the sensitive places. The reason for that, Western Area Peninsula National Park, it gets 65 catchment area, water outside water they come on. Now that water they we all they drink. If we build around the all, the water they reduce tremendously, the water they pollutes, Freetown will be a very endangered place. If we allow people then for continue for build wetland around Freetown, when the sea rise, it can be twee. You go to sleep one day, you then sweep you go inside water. So now we all with responsibility. No say it not go meet you. You don't know. People in the way they be dying at Monteme, when I visit and go visit, then left it, they don't come again. You go likely go visit your cousin or your party where the next disaster go happen. So not allow, not agree. We all don't see just this week how them big concrete then water can then go in danger.
Yeah.
One man in safety, one man in your own thing, not for put everybody at danger.
One final question, I think it's critical. Somebody they ask if you get approval from the board or the accountant general, for the money where they trust the agency.
Yes, from the board, yes.
Okay.
I don't need them from the accountant general. And how we did one? Let me explain the money then what they give. So, for example, go in at the agency, get internet. A big agency will put internet, not to me, then get for pay that money. Then they pay unto the people them. Lights. The way subvention come before you get light. Would they pay light? Fear for that one motorcar. Anytime I pay you.
Now which kind of motorcar than this?
Forerunner.
And a new one?
Yes, brand new one.
Okay.
And then individuals and we then can use a private motorcar or the motorcar will they try for fix. Anyone would pay if receipt not the panel from legal from contract where I meet na NPAA. Do you understand? It not mean anything. If me go give like we go some side I'll pull money 1,000 euros, go give game, go there. That have a private expenditure. You know, day. But anyone way supposed to let it run, yes, and they run through the board approval and even the board chairman. By the way, the board chairman,
Tommy Garnett?
Yeah, we want money because at one point, what can you money not be there? That's no day. The board chairman we get for run the place. Instead they give money, I think we want 10 to 50 or 20,000 or even 50,000 euros. But all get people. Anytime we give, and the maker know and the purpose we give the money for.
So the money Kalema know. But thank you so much, Sheikh Ahmed Chinis. Thanks for speaking to us this morning, Executive Director of the National Protected Area Authority, NPA. Like we all say, we all get to your role for play. We can play the advert Nayana. We will support Nandi for ensure say we raise public awareness on protecting our environment. You know, the environment where you do something wrong, Panam, they come back to we. They come back to we, they affect we. We'll take a quick commercial break. We can talk to our next guest them. We can talk about the law and the bar association and the ongoing amendment bill. Continue for stay with we.
After we don't go inside, we get right for turn to we all and say right and not soon face again all man go. Anybody will stay after that in a trespass in the commission. And see me a lawyer, so I tell you now. So when the man say una come on here, yeah, there we go, because not to we house again. In fact, as soon as I cut this ribbon here, and we open this door and I get a key. Now, well, we not guests now, not to so. But you go allow we go take a look around. Let the presidents go take a few pictures. After that, we go left you sample, let you enjoy your place, and we go. All right. So I think the next thing for let we do now, Mr. Pierrona, for let we cut this. I would like to ask the winner for come with me. Make it set up.
Staff of Staff, stay where you are. Please.
All right. So, on behalf of the board of directors and on behalf of the management and the staff and the retailers and the customers and on behalf of everybody we wish this man well, I hereby cut the ribbon to this house. And now, I will open this domot, and then I'll hand you your key. So I make sure I get the right key, because the key doesn't break in my house. Now see?
Okay, don't get that.
Now no say now we buy this house for the winner. The key will. And look, the domot you open, not to fake hope, the real house. Congratulations, Mr. Winner. Enter your house. Turn first and take you picture as you enter.
Ah, exactly. Yeah, Central boy. Aye. We didn't at the house like Toa, Bilam from scratch like Noah. Even though I don't know her, follow Uda Sabi road, make you baby fasten behind me like a Toa. Above the game, just observing all the drama. Rappers look up to me like I'm Victor Weminyama. I get big ego and I not believe in karma. Only thing where they go around and come around, now this 17-inch Yokohama. I dey up like Leicester. My last one, not just the first semester. They already know I got something big coming, so they say it's in the third trimester. I switch the flow like a sound selector. Good girl want on the pressure. The girl say like man we get power, so I charge her at the wall like Tesla. If they don't know what you do, a man they must suppose. Not able to do a man you do, a man they must suppose. But if you see how I can bust the shows, then you go no say need no day for juxtapose. But watch you bra, watch you bobo. Me not king na me city and the city where you come on. They not able to retire me, so now then the feds for space are the list of the one that will inspire me. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who that bad pass? I ain't really short, but it weak like back pass. Who that laugh first, who that laugh last? Who that hop on the beats left empty, kakas. Call me name if you want some more. Show up and make it rain and pour. This summer I'm back on tour. I'm live in London, September 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Every great day begins the night before. After a long day,
Home is where comfort begins. With trusted Vitafoam mattresses, fresh bed sheets, Salon Titty mattress protectors, and bamboo memory pillows, every night becomes a peaceful night's sleep. Sharing a warm drink with Salon Titi honey. Simple family moments. Because these little moments make a house feel like home. A comfortable home brings peace of mind, and peace of mind brings sweet dreams. A good night's sleep gives us the confidence to do our best, whether at school, in hospitals, in workshops, or welcoming guests in hotels. Vitafoam Brookfields is proud to be part of your journey. From Vitafoam mattresses, pillows and bedsheets, to Salon Titi mattress protectors, bamboo memory pillows, honey and tissue. We bring comfort, quality and trusted service. Vitafoam Brookfields has proudly served families, hotels, carpenters and businesses across Sierra Leone. Visit us at 29 B. King Harmon Road, Brookfields, Freetown. Call +2 32 762 71771 or +2 32 992 71771. Follow Vitafoam Brookfields on Facebook. Email vobrookfields@gmail.com. Visit vitafoambrookfields.com. Vita Brookfields, home of Salon Titi.
Welcome back. This is the Truth Morning Devotion on Truth FM 103.9. We the broadcast live from the studios Nile Court na Freetown, and we partner radio stations them right across the country. Till the bar go get a new executive. I go begin where put on the weekend. Myself go be part of the learned colleagues, learned friend, learned sister, learned brother. Myself go be lawyer. Get one my friend na Dr. Nuni say let them make me caretaker, head of the bar. I say no, I'm not qualified. But good morning once more and welcome. The bar is a very important institution. Actually, when my brother posts on Facebook, say why everybody so concerned about the bar. You know, the bar, just like SLAJ and other professional bodies, them are very important institutions. Them where they help government, they help the public as well. Especially at a time like this, where they review the constitution, we get amendment bill. Now I get me lawyer party that I can reach out to them for explain to me certain clause, certain things them how they did at the constitution. And if we not get them body working well, it will be a problem. So this morning, we can talk about the bar. We all see what happened over the weekend, waiting at the way forward. We understand say tomorrow and get forget a meeting. I get for talk to Jenkins Johnson as well. We write a piece yesterday speaking to members of the bar. Hopefully, we'll get talk to Victor Idris Alansana of the Human Rights Commission. He also hold a position at the Legal Council also. And forget different views and perspective to this issue. But I get the pleasure for welcoming at the studio. Ibrahim Yusuf Bangura, my very good friend and brother. Belos, good morning and welcome.
Morning, Lamrana. Thank you.
Yeah. If me not been lawyer, I've been don't go contest against Ebu for the bar position. But Ebu na partner now na the media. Not only her, she's been all over. Good morning, Miss Tengbe, and welcome.
Good morning. Thank you so much, Lamana. And I look forward for some former shareholder and all the media house that are south.
Now what you go do if you become PR person of the bar? We go make you associate member of SLAJ. So we're going to share with
that will be a great honor.
Exactly. But I really want to start with what's happened over the weekend. You remember you and Commander been there, and I asked if one have been hopeful and sure say that AGM was going to go on. You were sure of going to an AGM and going into an election on that day, or you're not surprised that's what's happened?
Lamana, the road follow we reach here, it don't be very long and exhausting. You know, for anybody we don't follow what's on the happen at the bar association, you will see that some of we don't play a very active role. They take many steps there for make sure say where we go into an AGM, now the right thing will be done. Starting with the application, na NIB, the application, na court, the letters to the law school, all the different radio engagements them way me personally don't be engaged in, also other members of my team. We have done a lot, and so forget to the AGM that day, it be disappointing, say, up to that morning day, you get members of the current executive or our as they purport themselves for be, we're still not able to do the right thing for make we go into an AGM. We don't make boku demands them along the way for try for correct what then they do, try for point them the right way for go, because they don't make boku blunder along the way. And we don't take the time for point out to them some of the ways in which they not comply with the Companies Act, they fail for comply with the M&A. But it's like them they insist for
but
things the wrong way.
Commits now say they publish the Yusuf agree says they publish even though you are not they see the names them clearly, but they have been the one of the orders them right from the court.
Unfortunately, I don't think so we will rely on commander in word, because it don't say.
No, but you confirmed. You confirmed that.
I confirm say them print out a list of what's in call voters. In fact, they indicate say for 2025 and 2026, where be a bit confusing, because your understanding is there was no AGM that was held in 2025, and whatever list you go publish, it has to do with the AGM within the whole 2026. We see say the list where them publish and might publish, then printer add copy, then paste on at the secretariat. There was no soft copy available. There was no copy available, like we go say online for we colleagues that were not based in Freetown, let themselves able look the list. And then when they paste the list, we see a name way past 1058 or so, which was very shocking and alarming for some of we, especially where the court order we don't clearly say, then for publish the list of names and verified by the bank statement. We don't get the bank statement from the bank, certified true copy of the statement by the bank, where they show say actually now 528 people there. Now then qualify for participation.
So una been suspicious. I make una not worry about waiting happen. So do you feel satisfied that the election will go ahead as planned?
Lamngana, post if you tire. You just say the same thing over and over and over again. Una publish the list, una verify the people their way, suppose for votes as per the bank statement, not by whatever DSTI process we una bring last minute. But you say if you go tired for talk. And so it was disappointing that they couldn't do the right thing and we're not able to go into an AGM, because that means say I will continue for the talk. But what's important is this is one executive we don't be mad with so much controversy and defaults and not they do the right thing. So if them fail up to the last minute for do the right thing, right? If we go into an elections, maybe it would have been more chaotic and worse than Kenema.
Really?
Yeah, because if you're going into an election where number one, the issues that will be done being with the list. One, the list was far above the number of people who registered. We will make inquiries, now that's with the treasurer maybe, or people that would speak for and they say maybe they receive some payments in cash or by mobile money. But none of that was in the notice. There were so many people who are desperate to be part of the AGM, but because the executive will insist on that May 29 deadline, people will not be able to participate. We can radio, we ask them, say, una extend this deadline because una don't extend the dates for the meeting. None of this happened. Only for law find out, say, an additional 500 people by some magic now don't become eligible. And then you have people where had subjected themselves, just out of caution to the registration process where the STI they do. Then we say when you register, you get a text message. You have some people that never received a text message and their names were not even on the list.
So this whole thing, it's in your favor, and una appreciate. We see in the evening una been there chapter 1 and they get some good time. So una appreciate what's happen that the AGM not go ahead.
I don't go say I appreciate that day, because if the AGM for be go ahead, there would have been elections. I for don't beat Commander mercilessly, and now
Commander not there. I want left Commander. I know, the Commander don't resign, by the way. And I just want to clarify. Let's just make this disclaimer. We actually reached out to the executive. They say they're not until after the meeting tomorrow, and we reach out to even other people and we've been contest the election. Commander say he don't resign from the executive actually. So I want to left him out of this conversation. He's not in the race again.
No, granted, but I be just this guy for make the points for say I would have gone into elections by now. If I sit on na Truth Media, I would be speaking as PRO of the bar.
Okay.
So then they don't delay me victory. But never still, I'm still in the race, and I still the vie for this position and ask for the support of my colleagues them. But as to what happened na chapter 1 that evening day, like I will be say for we in a networking event we want, because we don't so miss the fact say as members of the bar we don't use for can together for rub skin for all we know we safe. We just wanted that opportunity, and plans were already in motion for that. So I think we just take that day for courage. We safe now.
Okay. Bellows, I'll call it an name day. So it's accepted for now. But I remember me you get conversation ahead before this. We talk about the bar, we talk about other things. But what's happened Bintu Mani? Were you surprised at it at all that were you expecting the Bar Association for going to the IGM day and come out there with a new executive and the United Bar?
Never possible. Me not surprised. Basically, garbage in, garbage out. And I don't say this to a couple of people, senior members of the bar. I say, listen, this idea or the notion, say, Kenema, able born something productive and successful. We then one day we then go all for all them one say, oh, then I've been just beneficiaries, then a victim, not to then organize, not to then this, so that then give power, we not go take all of those things. For let them able go and get the confidence of the membership and organize an AGM. Remember, say them people I don't do events the way man know the muscle. And it's like a mina so I mean I have been very clear. Say anything with that the andipa. Me no didi. I no mix. So maybe always no say he get for end pan go he get for end person some cause.
So you not shocked?
No, I'm not shocked, especially after. But as Ebu don't they say Lamrana certain thing and they not to pass and take can run after you. When you don't then say that married the sweet from the bachelor's eve. When you don't begin the seed God go sonko for register no register. The process has always been simple. You go pay a bank, you carry, you bank slip, go on a secretariat. The treasurer no need for the day. Then they record them where the treasurer can because the treasurer get work. You not sit on the full time. Where done in court case, where done in own draggings where they pa, where he go na secretariat, he make receipts. They able send message or you send you crack then go take receipt. Simple process. So also begin that one way. The treasurer, the receipt book or whatever don't turn in personal property, they work out and go na house. If in no day, you don't say problem there. Then begin go pan list. For me, it's unfortunate that in all of this, you continue for the see government institutions they implicated. How pass, how not pass, DSTI work inside and no work inside. Of course, themselves don't can get any bad name on the process.
That continuously, even Commander said it here. The last time, and even at the AGM that day, they were accusing the AG. Don't deny that, Naya. And talking about political interference. What the stake with the bar that politicians they want forget, want for interfere in our activities?
The bar I go say na lekeda or is supposed for be that lion way. Leone, like where they pass onto zoo, where they pass, na free range on a forest, the lion Leone. Ordinarily, if you not go that lion away, they pass no more, they go your way. But if you do something, that lion, if you not grab the flamerana, if you see it no more, you dey reverse. Point I they make is that the bar na this voice where the citizenry they look forward to when legal issues come up. Like how they get this constitutional review process. So like with something happy, if government do something, if anything happen, the assumption is always that the bar it dey behind the law, foot. So if you see the bar don't talk say this is right or this is not wrong, or we condemn this or we praise this, citizens then they get that confidence. They say, okay, now the right thing that happen, now the wrong thing that happen. Because if you see the lawyer would then a court, you get the side with the before you get the one with the against prosecution defense. But under the bar association, if we don't come together united as one, we pull one voice, it's supposed to be a consensus position. So now so the bar take powerful. Also keep in mind that, and for me, I think that they don't be the challenge quite recently. You get people that also where they see the bar as a platform for get to something else in life. So man just they take this for the CV. You get people that we don't come, don't really work because it's a lot of work. As Ebu say, this way the part just say it don't tire. Because now work. If you see you take a number for say one can do the work, blah blah no do. You not take 10 if you practice SF. They struggle. We didn't about executive, you send money one in the Hamburg because this is so much work. Anybody pay for it. Now the interesting thing this pandemic position there, 1 cent to not give nobody. Now I make you go meet somebody tell you say for Nazi and no want. But because it is so powerful, it's such a powerful voice, both personally for the people that really hold position and as a body for accountability, for whole government to account and things like that, for speak on issues of the rule of law. Now it make for the most part, it better for Lady Bar Association be you party than it not be you party. The extent now to where some man the feds for Ladies Bar Association be the party, now they be the problem.
But how professionals, you know, because the bar actually not get on a M&A or whatever, not get say if you're not a member of a political party, you know, for being member of you know, for participating in election, or if you get party carrying card, you know, for contest for any executive position, right? How the bar can save itself from that politics there? Because naturally, if you get somebody in a member of a political party gets political appointment, definitely it go get that position who say it go always run for protect in political interest.
So not necessarily. Lamrana, me
but the reality, we need to be realistic as well.
Lamrana, I can always make this distinction. Now everybody in democratic and constitutional rights for belong to a political party, for associate politically. I think it would be unfair for use Dande as a criteria for say because person don't choose for exercise that in democratic and constitutional rights enough for serve in this professional body where it dey. But Lamrana, just like mortal man, who say you sit down so? You party the all, you get some party where you know say this the party they sweet this and that, but one only party poela no care money business go to her. You get some party where you know say can never tell you true. You get some party where you know say where you are you true. Now you they turn to. At the end of the day, for me now I feel say integrity matter. Not so because as a matter of fact, and make you always advance this point. The fact that let's say if you are like the current government with the SLPP, if you are SLPP leaning, it is in your interest and your party in interest for holding to account for what they talk.
The politician doesn't see it that way. Like so, you said, the bar, now the lion way they don't you want her on your side. And if you get that person where now you political, you want like pursue political interest and protect you, lay there on your side. That is what has been happening.
So now the short-sightedness they come on the part of the politician, because Lamrana here understand this thing. You know, it's important that we get to a place in this country where we able accept and agree say certain institutions, not for tamper there or not for politicize them, because then they protect everybody. Now we they talk about going into elections in 2028. We don't know what's in they happen. Let's assume you understand that the current government lost power in 2028. You want institutions and where whoever they come in, whichever political party end up win 2028, where they come in, if then decide say they want go after certain people as a political witch hunt, you want certain institutions where go able to team up and say this not correct, in all right, una not do this, we will not stand for it, not so because na politics, not so because na color. So if you sit down as politician, you feel say you work now for dismantle and weaken every institution where they safeguard you self your rights, where the table turn, where you know they in power of authority, because power is transient, Lamrana. Nobody know they for life. Where you sit down, you dismantle, bruh. Where they sit down for pursue, they sit down for run after you. That institution you don't dismantle, we don't broke. I they can't team up the talk for you. How? that is the reality.
We never talk. Yeah, she quickly.
I just want to add on to what my brother Bellos they talk say. This thing about okay, let's make a law for say possibly you belong to a political party, you know, for being member of the bar executive. Assuming now without considering say we put that kind of law there. So man in party na today. You know, get card, but you get outside there no more. How you then look inside person like that in hearts for suicide like. What about if that person they don't say no partisan being they don't can get this position. They use now as a trump card for say well would I able give me tea for give me I sell game to you. So there is no way around.
But there should be I'll come back to you. What we did at Sludge is we all agree say there will be challenges. So you will get people and one for serve them political interests. What we did was now for agreeing our AGM say if you serve in any political appointment position, you can't run for an executive position because you can be a minister of information and serve na Sludge as president of Sludge. So we put that safeguard there. We protect we for. You know, mean some they push and say they are not members of Sludge. Then they go to AGM, then they vote, then go campaign for what they believe in. But we had safeguards just so that you not get the political thing of the executive.
So Lamran, I can also say there are some statutory bodies that require lawyers to be a member of that body. There are some statutory bodies we require members of the Sierra Leone Bar Association. So you want to say as then because a lot of them bodies then are appointments by the president, right? So you want to say all them body there, all them people them, because most of the time then they take people there because of their expertise, because of their experience. We'd expect say these are the kind of people that we go steer with leadership, so they'll automatically be excluded. Okay, what about statutory position?
We can talk about that, but we'll go on with phone line. Like I said this morning, we'll try to get diverse views from senior lawyers them and as well in the conversation. So I get Leon Blyden Jenkins Justin Esquire a day on the phone line. Now, good morning, sir, and welcome. Hello.
Yes, Lamberna, good morning. The line is so bad.
Yes. You go man. Yes, but when I hear you clearly, you write, you post something on Facebook yesterday. Client called to colleague legal practitioners, and one of the things where you mention, where you actually they ask for, now that the feature of the position.
Lamberna.
Yes, you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, what type will get you on a better line? Let's see. What type will get you on a better line? Hello, Leon? Okay, we did drop the call. What type will get you? Everyone been they say. The point where are they making?
Yeah.
How do you get safeguards that somebody, not just somebody where statutory appointments them get for do it. Somebody where like carrying member of a political party, they get a political appointment, say serve as a minister or a director somewhere. We get allegiance to a political party and the president or you get politics where you get for play. How do you get safeguards for a professional body like the bar, for protect them from state capture? That's the point.
And I understand your point. And I'm just saying, we need to sit down together as an association. We understand the different nuances of we profession. Yeah? Because you can't just blanket what you think say na person in interest this. Okay, what if the person not get the position but then where forget the position? How you they measure that day? What if this person not get the political appointment but then get all the retainership them? We know the situations that we don't face with. Now it has to do a lot about the person in character, in integrity. And now even though you see people then they become more values aligned and in go tell so they present a team, but each position is voted for. Right, so it can be so we get elected people from this person in team or that person in team or whatever you may have it. Besides, previously we don't get leadership them where regardless of what you want call them political affiliations, we didn't make decisions as a collective. You go understand say one of the major pushbacks them against this executive is that the way then they make decision. When last we call EGM. Because first them where we get like a sensitive political issue, We call a meeting as an association. We sit down, all man putting point across.
Okay, I'll come back to you, Ibun. Let's see if we get a better line with Leon now. Good morning again, Leon.
Good morning, Lamana. Good morning.
Okay, we hear you now. Yes, I've been just a reference the statement where you put out yesterday. I see it was widely shared. Me and yourself get a conversation on but one of the things we you call for now the participation of members of the bar for help with waiting that happen at the bar right now. Some of them want for go take responsibility that allow this whole issue within the bar from Kenema to waiting that happen right now for prolong up to this point.
Okay, the line not too clear, but I think what you ask me, if I get you correctly, why we allow things to get to this point?
Yes.
Is that what you said?
Yes, yes.
Well, the thing is, Lambana, actually, waiting the ground so unfortunate, to be honest with you, and it is not like people they know don't they see waiting they happen and they listen to waiting they happen. But you see, this now years of frustration now lead we down this road here. So this year I don't begin small. It don't begin small. We all they watch, and many people them where you ask them, they will tell you say now from 2015 this don't begin. Indeed, I remember 2015 Mr. Bindi na the meeting will be called High Court number 1 in relation to the sacking of Sam Sumana. And that meeting day, though it was tense, but we've been make progress for that meeting day. We the one passed a resolution for say waiting the then president will do not being correct. But then all of a sudden we see policeman come inside High Court number 1, which was shocking to me. You know, and then drive we all gonna do, and people then drive or gonna street, they arrest, I think, a couple of the colleagues then. So I think from that 10 day, people they realize, say, well, it appears, and then of course, rumor been they say now, so lawyer themselves, within day inside the, now then call the police. So you find out plenty senior people them just kind of take a back step, you know, and they watch waiting happen because the dynamics of the bar don't change, the numbers game. Sometimes you go into the meetings, they are so rowdy, you know, we have so many more younger colleagues now, they're not going to listen to you. So from Baku people, they really don't talk to as senior people, and they just say, you know what, make I just join a me corner, they do me practice, make them try it. But obviously, then they're not done good for we all, because me self, at some point, we all left and do say, you know what, now left this here. But what we don't see now, if we not intervene and try to take back the association, now this kind of road we they go. The road original, you see, obviously we all see what happened at Kenema. And yesterday I've been listening to Mr. Banja Tijansi, put on so clearly, say the police in Kenema, they clearly whatever they happen and they be rowdy, but they don't stop that meeting there. Bookfees Hotel, lawyers then again try for convene, then stop the meeting, wasn't very clear why. And then again, we see what happened in Bintumani. So yesterday I put the article, subsequently somebody sends on it to me where the AG they say, the police them in contact them and say, they been get, you know, rumors say things will be rowdy and so on and so forth. And then, of course, I see Dr. Blythe direct me to continue with the police say. But my own point is this, the police, them, who started to get issue with them, then for don't, even when they talk to the lawyers, then been too money. They not state clearly why they are there, on what basis, and so on. I just hear the man they tell them say make all man go home for now for you know reasons beyond our control and so forth. And so if you continue that way, then obviously you go get the suspicion. So the fault really did to we all as lawyers now make myself sit down and say make I put out this notice say well what thing will happen. Let we not do the blame game right now. But people they don't make mistake. So the best thing right now, let we try and see if we can go now this meeting now and press the reset button and try see if we can sort out some of the mistakes that we don't make.
You know, the general assumption out there is that politics, even some members of the bar have said this openly, that na political interference, because people want to protect them political interests, now it don't affect the bar. As a very senior lawyer, you agree with that? You don't set a context of waiting be happen today, won't have been get a meeting, police then come and all this. You agree say it's politics actually that has affected the bar?
Yes, Milan and friend Bellows, I think you don't deal with this issue very succinctly just now. Yes, we all know what you don't say we don't know that. Because obviously plenty people in there as they don't put them where they can at the bar. And me want to work is not to the politician and they bring politics at all. Now we the lawyers and they take we back and go to the politics there. In a me own view. And clearly we don't see point obviously we are all worried now and as they put up again for the politician they make them not think to say that they benefit from this. Because recently we see what happened. And going forward, we na the bar, na independent organization, and now we got to protect people and protect politicians, protect members of society and society at large. And over the years, na true, Lambrana, politicians they don't die for muzzle. And look what's in the happy now. I mean, with all due respect, the bar for the take a leading role in boycotting the way they happen. I mean, look at the issue with Lara Taylor Pierce. I think to say the bar was unfortunately unable to perform its duties. And if you really want to begin to put two and two, we go arrive at the conclusion today. And so, but this is an opportunity for some of us, we obviously don't get what I vote for. But like for me, so me not a politician, I don't really care. I care more about association and plenty people in there like me, we just care about the bar. So this time around, I will call on colleagues, them senior colleagues, them. Do you make we not left this thing so? Maybe go and try for take on stage and try for direct the association so that because I've been there in this country where the politicians they're scared of the bar. I was scared. When bar association they talk, they listen. I mean in 1991, a lawyer they wear the wig and the gown, they march up State Avenue, go to Mona State House for demands. They want the 1991 Constitution. So lawyers have so many powers. I mean we're powerful. But unfortunately,
you believe say a caretaker leadership will help for redeem the bar?
They're okay. They are fine. They don't need to go and do all this libelle and all this kind of a thing to politicians. We don't.
Jenkins, I've been just to ask if you think say. How do you redeem the bar? As much as you call people not for left the bar as it is, not for come attend the meeting, how do you redeem it? Is it with a caretaker executive and a fresh election? And what's in are the safeguards?
Oh God, Lamana, I don't know what happened this morning. The line is so bad.
Yeah, I go repeat. Maybe they hear me now. I say, what's in your recommendation on redeeming the bar or regaining the credibility of the bar? Is it with the caretaker executive?
I'm not too sure what you're asking, but I think I get you to ask if people are going to participate in this EGM.
If whether a caretaker executive will help for redeem the bar or for let the bar regain the trust we been gets today.
Lamana, I just go ahead and try for answer what I think say you ask me. I'm not too sure, but I hear they talk about the caretaker body.
Yes.
The caretaker body obviously therefore be very important, and that make clearly we want wide spectrum of lawyers for Dede, because that caretaker body even by the release will come out from the association, they don't put within the things say for be the responsibilities. And meeting say this caretaker body, nobody know for watch them, therefore take the time and look at a number of things, including the M&A, and then I don't agree with what way they provoke with the talk say one of the things the West Large don't do. Now, for make sure say people them we get political appointments and so on, or they take leadership position at the sludge. I think these are some of the issues that now we will really get a look at through this caretaker body, and I think the mandates will be wide, and then we'll give them sufficient time so that by the time we're done, we know go back to some of the problems they are so they deal with right now.
Okay, finally, waiting are your message to members of the bar? You think, I want to ask you this question, you think the bar still gets a role for play with the constitutional amendment and the broader review of the constitution?
Yes, most definitely, Lambrana. Clearly, you see the vacuum. There is a vacuum, obviously, the lawyer society, then they try to fill that vacuum there. Up till now, I not really see much from the Bar Association. So me, I really they call on colleagues and say, we they make a mistake by watering down our powers. Most people, as I say earlier, Lambrana, they are okay guys. Most of them don't build their house, they have cars, they have things. And they do not need to be selling themselves out, losing their integrity. And this look the important thing with the goal of the country now. We don't let fund to individuals, we don't let fund to other people, them, religious bodies and so on, for stand up. We don't let fund for stand up for the people of Sierra Leone and a dande na part of we core mandate. So this is an opportunity for let we come back, however late, we can still try and influence things and play with rightful role in a society, like how we meet with people and they do in this country, Lambrana.
Okay, finally, what's in your message to members of the bar? Then they get the meeting tomorrow. You know, you and I expected lawyer as well. What's in your message?
One of the things where are the big people in tomorrow do, I make we stop this idea of the rowdiness we can do now we meet in them. It can be too rowdy. Nobody knock you want this thing, people like in the Allah, people like in the, you know, we don't do this thing, we don't shame ourselves now. Now when you open your phone or social media, all man they rub mouth for lawyer, all man they talk anything about lawyers. People they really not ought for to say things them. So do you meet the big me colleagues them. Make we show the people of Sierra Leone say indeed we are learned people like how they call them. We are learned men and women. Make we try and lead from the front. Let we sort the situation out and make Lambrana and other people the left.
So let them make me caretaker leader for the bar. I go nominate this large president for me. But thank you so much, Leon, for speaking to us this morning. I appreciate so much that you have added your voice to this. I think it's important that we get the bar for function well. But thank you so much, and we wish you Una the very best with the meeting tomorrow.
You're most welcome.
Thanks, Leon, for speaking to us. Bellows, when they watch me, are they asking also the same? With waiting, Leon don't say, how do you redeem the bar? I don't get context. You know, the AGs have said yesterday, waiting that happened with the bar, not just happened with Kenema. It happened before Kenema, and Kenema can happen and division can happen. But how do you redeem the bar and regain integrity?
You know, for me, interesting that what's the notice for the EGM now this board, the current board now then call the meeting and don't set agenda and everything, and I think that in itself is problematic. You know, we get for accept say no, we've been put aside all the question them we don't they come up since Kenema how then can into office or then claim say then they into office, all the challenges look pack down there. Say then they been don't pass, okay, we now move forward. But then some people there we Rikishi and Dabaru don't kind inside pan list business, pan payment business, the bank their own statement and court say na 528, then say na 1,000 and something. Someone say me they keep the money under a mattress na in house. Now then same one they go set the scene, set the stage for say okay, una don't rasan, we don't get clean habits, we don't change. Una kana no bo.
So you not trust them?
Who's are the past trust there? For me, I think the starting point in all of this Lamrana is then one then they are then this how then don't call them credibility into question, then don't show them answer, not to people then we will handle power fine, then get you know thing the way then they do middle nets like Coco and won't show them they are letting just pull on. For
but
me,
how will go take the bar to the EGM and get a caretaker?
Interestingly enough, that is where the understanding on the knowledge of company law they come in, because the members them able do that one day. The membership able convene a meeting. There's a process. There's a procedure. Nobody no say na day with it before na them for champion. So if them pull are not like for say all thing they scatter. The membership now able sit down, convene that meeting day, go to that meeting day, and decide on a way forward. Usai me sit down and
But they still get a mandate.
I go tell you say yes, but in the interest of moving forward, let we understand say this current board. Not so cool. Then they talk about.
Do you have an executive? You think say them for just go like that?
Then
they're not going to get accountability.
They run out. Then when they enable accounts for nothing, the accountability now make me greasy. That caretaker body where they come in, then get for begin the watch. Because keep in mind, say the executive self will be in there before this one. 30 days, then self they not provide full account to of what happened. So there's a lot of backlog. My position is as much as they get few days left. Now I make no matter what you may say. Me glad for person like a commander. We don't see say this thing don't come back, water don't pass Gary, it don't pull in it commodity full.
No, commander say if feel that they've spent a lot of time, resources and energy for get this done and it didn't happen.
So me they beg the other one, they all way left. Let them say feel like how commander feel let them pull that. Because now we they operate in a low trust environment. Waiting whitey white, we blacky black. Let us be honest. Who say we they so? Take for instance, then like how Leone they make this call so. You get members of Lawyer Society, myself included, where we don't say this executive will not recognize, they will not agree for the anything when they before and will not they put on. Now we will be equally constrained. Keeping in mind, say that matter still in a court for go now and go sit down and go subject yourself to the leadership, if even for 1 hour, 2 hours for this current body. As I say, no vacuum, no before day. Then stand down today, there is a process, members will convene that meeting. A caretaker body will be appointed. We not get nothing for do with it. But the way them people there from 2024, how them don't behave, how them don't jubilate, we then handcuff some of lawyers, then colleagues there, we then tear gas people there, we then do all kind of thing. The way we then don't they behave, we not they talk, we not they engage, we just they make decision for we self. Monkey not they left in black and no. As Ebu say, they not they call meetings self for ask self what in the membership want. Then just they do for decide say who they set month. What in switch then who they appoint person, then put congratulation notice, then ask person. Then one then they, we then don't behave this way inside 2 years. How many they able get that confidence now? Say there are, then don't change and they can't do it right.
This is not the start of uniting the bar. You think so? There's been it look like there's been this call from other senior members that if finally members them attend the meeting and try for address this problem. You think this is a start to it?
Where the problems associated with the bar association they come up with and then they happen, different lawyers they don't get different reaction. Some lawyers then say they're not able the Yagba or people and the be rioters, so then decide for step back as far back as 2015 as we learned senior say, then decide for step back. As time also they progress, we get different lawyers them way after what happened at Kenema, and they also step back from the bar association. But yet still you get other lawyers them where despite all of this, we say we not a given chance because sometimes where bad things they happen not because of bad people there, now also because of the silence and the indifference of good people there. So we don't remain very steadfast and committed for say we know they left this tier, we they continue for push. And sometimes and they push from outside, sometimes they push from inside. So for we, it's a good thing that there's a lot of interest and energy around this bar association because I don't want while all hands stay on deck. So going into the meeting tomorrow, I get to attend the meeting because I don't understand a man book to my watch.
You think
I'm going to be there. Tight marking.
Somebody warned me before this program. He said, "Ebon and Bello join the gang." He said I ready for them what then coach their own again for the game. What's under me? But you're not going to election. Why?
No, because we want to make sure that every step of the process we voice the part of them. We know they deal with we have not dealt with things perfectly. Okay, things are not gonna go perfect, but we know they allow great for be the enemy of good. There's no we all get with different ideal scenarios of how we think say things then go be best case scenario, but we believe say we know they sit down say we get a perfect for law we do something. So we they attend the meeting and I encourage we colleagues there for attend the meeting. Law we go see what thing will be the outcome of the meeting. Yes, they don't propose certain resolutions, they don't then get a certain perspective, but we they go to the meeting for go listen to what they get for say. We don't try for be cooperative with them as much as possible, even though they go look like say we be the antagonize them. We just want to do the right thing. Having a caretaker body, I think say it's go be helpful, but we the members them now we need for go and decide what's in the caretaker body in mandates go look like, and whether maybe a transition to leadership where we all go able to throw a weight behind, and somebody will go really steer the ship towards reconciliation. Uniting the bar as much as we go talk and say they unite the bar. Also something we get for happen in 1 month or 2 months or 3 months.
When you talk about uniting the bar, is it now our own time number you feel like that will happen?
I think say the kind of people them where they part of with team, the kind personalities, the kind character we don't demonstrate over the years serving in professional capacity and even serving the bar and the legal profession as a whole, they demonstrate so we are the kind of people the way they create that platform there we will bring people into the table. We go able to reach out to senior lawyers, we go able to reach out to lawyers who are aggrieved and lawyers who don't be excluded like we lawyers that already practice outside of Freetown. Now make us say maybe it go sound perfect for say where they can get this wonderful caretaker body when they can solve all with problems them. I think say maybe we oversimplify the problems the way we get and the amount of effort we need for put in. It's going to take dedicated leadership for unite the bar.
Okay. So which kind of caretaker they will not expect or will not go want to forget within the transition?
Well, this is my own Christmas wish list now for the caretaker body. I think say it's important so we get a representative body. As much as we in a profession where we can say seniors prioris or they give preference to be seniors them. We not expect, well for me I'm not expecting me caretaker body would just be senior lawyers the way we tell we say oh now so the bar be no use for the. We need forget lawyers the way they represent, maybe a younger set of lawyers where they will advance we say them believe say the younger bar want. Of course, as a woman and a believer in equal rights, I go want to see female members of the bar as part of that caretaker body day. And just people they with in character really they speak to holding and handling strong institutions them. Somebody we credible, somebody we reliable, we go able to steer the bar to a transition. Where really we go get an executive, we go able to lead the bar into everything where we think say the bar for be, or at least get the process starting. Uniting the bar, not so anything will happen in 1 month or 3 months.
Is it about the old bar versus the new bar?
I don't think say it's more of versus. It's more for how we ensure that we get an intergenerational conversation. Some people then go say, oh, we go bar association meeting, it's rowdy. Other people then go say, for the first time, you get a space where young lawyers they feel intimidated for express themselves. Definitely, there will always be a preference for decorum, but you also want a space where not only one set of people will look a certain way or where they of a certain class only they get a voice by bar association issues, because these are burning issues. This is a platform where people and they use for sure say themselves get expertise and interest in certain areas. So the bar for continue as much as be traditional but also be inclusive.
Number one, a clear timeline for our elections.
I think, say, for me, it's very important that we get certainty to this. Person no go be aspirant no more. They be aspirant and then they aspire. Myself, I want to go into election now. Let get to what he call and finality to this. So, I think, say, an important outcome for that meeting, and I follow get a clear roadmap of what we get for look like. It's not going to be perfect, yeah. We're not going to forget utopia, but Lord will not allow great for be the enemy of good. So me they call on my colleagues them. Now we go to that meeting day. At least let's get something or they will see a way forward.
Una get a chance say others from above no go come to that meeting day tomorrow.
Well, me we say so I get 1-2 objections they were on set for the meeting tomorrow. You know, but would they go in with a mindset for be constructive? Lamana kia.
What's the objection and they never
say put your dog. And I don't want let man and go prepare for go get me objection. Catch man off guard. But the thing is, we want to be constructive. We want a way forward, and I see they don't get a venue, they don't announce and everything. They look forward to people in participation. But at the same time, we want to be constructive.
Okay. Yusuf, I'll ask you this question about within UDEX. It seems like you not get trust in the executive, but you're not hopeful about waiting the outcome of that meeting, they addressing the problem of the bar, right? But waiting, which kind of transition or caretaker leadership you think say could help the bar for address the problems and the way don't they happen?
I think so. For clarify, yes, I do believe that this na process we need for happen. I not believe say the right people and for lead we in that process then at the current board. I think it should be a situation where the current board that in time run out and everything, and there are clear provisions of the Companies Act. We been don't try for doing so that been to that.
But this Companies Act look they get problem for interpretam always.
Now we man they want out and bugging business and then they go for interpretation. We
they don't get in points. So we're not going to go the interpretation back.
There are rules of interpretation and all of that. But so one of the processes that we'll be try for do before we go say sabi something. They one there before then they can't tear gas wheel the low left them and this go logo per lawyer society was to try for use the requisition provisions wherein members them they able convene a meeting of the company, because this is a company low keep in mind, and the then directors there no man we then they go and make power so now we then they work for at the end of the day. Now we suppose for put then they will get power for pull then they, and if the hand no mix we able know how the carry company go before. But be that as it may, as I say, low trust environment, my own conviction sitting here, and this not to for discourage anybody for attend, me just believe say there and they are, they know the cooker, they know the planner, they not been seen nothing wrong with Kenema, then get their own plan. They don't see this year the game don't over, so before then they go, they're not they in control of things, then go don't get waiting and don't plan for can shoot on that day. We go see how that day they pass, because me no say waste your objection and begin fly tomorrow.
That's from
well, no wait for see what thing go happen. But to answer your question specifically, I think we get, for be honest, I think the list of we problems now for usher in a new executive. So sometimes they may go feel I'm small for my sister that it go get for they continue for aspire for a little longer. But I think we need for some person this morning I mean the thing about this, some person go think say, well, we able work and chew gum at the same time, in the sense that we are able to restructure and they address national issues, but the national issues you been don't put and down. Right now we need for fix us first. So I should say, the citizenry go excuse we. There has to be an honest conversation about this thing don't well. It don't bad off. We don't reach to point where, as Milan senior Leone say, okay, Kenema that meeting they been go ahead, even though others from above been the police be mixed. This one now, no go ahead, safe na been to man.
But people when we ask how they do with the food even.
Not than they then see, the period there. I should say something then do giveaway or then go down
but
see
it's
the community.
Huge expenditure,
It
pay for
is.
the all and all
but
that.
At the end of the day, Lamrana, what you do bad na in they follow you. What you do good na in they follow you. So I would say, sitting here, it's just interesting to me that the executive, or the one the way they say they're not executive, there not be no say na this na in get for be the outcome. But coming back to your question, I think we get credible and reputable people them inside this profession. Some man, I'm not gonna say they not like them business, but people shy away from them because they say, that man is too difficult, it too get problem. Me go say na the moment this for them one day way difficult, because what me don't learn about this country, we person believe in principle. First of all, then go try for paint you, take you lamran away there. Show say then don't paint you all kind color. Then you don't be opposition perpetually in your life. When I party, you know say you know go, you know. Guy, no mix and the politics of things. When it is right, it is right. When it is wrong, it is wrong. So let us have those people. Now, then one and they for come forward right now. Now that we for entrust with leadership, we will know say this one pass you killer no more. But then say we got that day of truth then at the bar or mommy of truth then. We got that day of truth then mommy of truth then.
How do you get the divide for accept them? Because this is the point. Like what's in Leon been they say. The bar from before now don't divide, and everybody on the looking compensate now. How you did now, under you did now, who for they in charge now, not so they are for they in charge.
I think when we want, for be honest, and I said this in one of our sister network, then say where people then want for sow seeds of division, then they can then begin the fan this politics inside this and that. But at the end of the day, people then they inside this profession, lamrana, where they know say this why you go kill them for in true. But we see don't incline pan this true. You know they pull on, you know they turn, you know they bend. So those people we need for encourage them for come forward. We get for go through a transition period where we they clean house. We if na they now they review M&A, if na they would they reach out, if na they that association they self they push because I not go left that talk they push for lawyer society be registered because that is a burning issue. For me the fact say this conversation about welcome board law, they come board no more na continue for the show Pepe and Shege. No, let us accept okay this pikin don't born. That's the day when the fact not for gear and then not for
the society for exist.
Of course. Why not for exist?
Is it not a division within the bar?
No, it is not. Now plurality, get this conversation where inside this una sludge, una get not to reporters union.
But these are specific. This na an affiliate to sludge and the parents body. So reporters union and affiliates to sludge. Women in the media and affiliates to sludge. Parliamentary reporters, court reporters, they all are an affiliate.
So Lamran alone not also rule out that could potentially be a conversation. For me, at the end of the day, what thing we get for keep in mind and understand is that when we been don't recognize say bar association you don't finish for now in coma. Lawyer society come up and lawyer society they stand in that gap there. I see a world where Lawyer Society and Sierra Leone Bar Association able operate side by side. Yes, then they do, similar things, but they're not mutually exclusive to each other. Lawyer Society, they cater for practitioners, they practice naya, they not go through law school naya and all of that. They do other things them. The way where the lawyer then don't boku, as a matter of fact, Lamrana, it go difficult. Personally, sometimes stadium done, then big open stadium, then big allow the old stadium because there are lots of lawyers.
I have to ask a question about the dynamics, the changing dynamics. The AG mentioned on the other day. It was talking about how things don't change within the bar, and they need to accept that. You get young lawyers where they come with very active, and the senior lawyers need to accept them. Say. There are members. Now members of the bar themselves get a say. Like what's in been they say, get that difference. You think that is what is happening with the bar presently as well? You get these very energetic young lawyers and you get other people who think say no them for protect themselves and continue for hold on to the bar.
So then a thing where they happen, in any sphere we did, there's just generational transition. Like you always say, even when people born picking, like me now, me picking there. Me gal picking for late tell me say, oh daddy logo player say I'm tired. They tell me say that's why your stomach is big. Now quick for her. Me not been get that minded for fella talk me, tell me papa Saturday of then talk then day. So times have changed. Yes, we get for understand and appreciate say whilst you get senior colleague then will be them been done used to things happening a certain way. AI don't kind of on this program then now Gen Z then don't enter the chat. Then one and they do things then differently. Nonetheless, we have to understand and appreciate, say, respect for their all wetin we dey do. That cordial respect is given, it is earned. Me not believe say because we don't boku na ba fiti for ka inside Pamba association meeting. No, you can still make your point without being disrespectful. You can still advocate, for what you believe in, waiting for change, and still able accommodate them people. Then they able understand this new age and generation. I can tell friends and say it's interesting. Before me daddy die, WhatsApp been don't come. Me never the WhatsApp because WhatsApp passa. The young generation, that generation, we Sabina that tonton phone, that dial phone. Down there for go explain to her and I'll say first of all, we don't begin the FaceTime video. So maybe that they tell that as much as we buy smartphone for and say now for receive call no more SMSF na been problem for them. But then people they still they inside the bar and they have a role to play. Now then at the conscience of the bar now then go able guide we. So myself go join able for say yes, whatever care take a body has to be representative and not believe say it get for be people them we just married to the law and a senior colleague there. Heck, that body they get for be representative of people like a WSSF. We Sunday then this man not can show if we a lawyer or we not to lawyer. We do no more. We something make like you one bug now na the seaweed. We something now one bug. We do now corner. We do powder gains to defend we own couple. You have this class of lawyers. We then go say na the non-practicing bar. Me no remember when last time I na courtus. I not get any interest for going to courtus because me not believe say at the end of the day na they no more. You dey able practice law. You still dey able practice law. Do that thing there. You know mass inside that courtus day. So it has to be representative. We don't be good on boku.
Okay. Bellows. Should I say Bellows or just
absolutely. The government name is exception.
That passport that Bravi make it.
But I not put the Bellows. I saw take me say that passport's not fake.
So the legal profession now one way a reputable one. We talk just now, you talk about generation, the way they come, new lawyers, them when they come. So with all this draw, these issues with the bar association, what do you think about the image of the legal profession, especially people the way they look up to lawyers them for on a role in promoting the rule of law, and also people that want to become lawyers, students them, law students them, then people that will not even enter university. What do you visit this? All this way they happen around, all this saga around everything where they happen with the draw and the bar association, having the AGM, doing this, doing that. What do you think say this na the image of the bar association to people there?
The image you don't dirty, don't poto. We don't spoil the business, we don't dirty the water. We have to accept that we are at a place now where they respect no better again, and now we do this to we self. But at the end of the day, people they always they reform. The only constant thing in life, na change. So we forget to a place where they accept say no, this program here we don't puela. We don't ban for this business. Let us have a come to Jesus moment. Let us have an honest conversation. Because if you're mortal man, you go read and tell you say, this whole be the college, this me they drink, they smoke down and then they party. You see that person the pass now, I don't turn check, or you don't pass, you don't turn reverend. Or then say, this one will be in the college, they all kind different woman he get. You see that person they now don't turn faithful and loyal husband. People change. It's never too late. We have to get to a point where they understand, say, okay, we been effect if we made effect for poil. We don't poil and also don't poil, I don't poil, you don't bata. So now, how will they turn this around? Because as I say, let us understand that how we sell you, na so streets they buy you. We don't reach point now where law business, you not get respect to put the provoking aside. One day they read this and that Sunday, then the police catch lawyer, then give lawyer, then good dot bits. Things are happening even to people. Then for now, where the first time he unheard of for he say this and all lock up lawyer. Now they read and the lock lawyer for lay fet for lay una fet say for go pull and then they back all man the fet for score points, all man the fet for me say na me do this, na me call this. We should not get to that point. We also there at a point now where the say, hey, lawyer then don't eat money, lawyer then don't pull up clients and this and that. The disgrace in you don't wear them. Let us now accept, say, for we SSF in good, for the country in good, for everybody in good, for government in good, for we constitution in good. Ebo low shame now. Low decide for turn things around, clean this image, as my colleague Ebu say, it is going to be a process. Quick fix not depend this so. Because this the way we puel. But Now we pull. So dear, let we make up in mind say we want for make. And if we determine for make, we go able make.
You talk about how the image don't spoil. What do you think are the role of the Attorney General and all this?
I think say as titular head of the bar, it's na interesting position I hold, because whilst if you lean into this process too much, people then go begin their alabaxi, political interference and all of that. But the AG's office ought for be a respected and trusted office. So I definitely think say along with a whole chunk of other people them, we all get a role for play. Me as I say, sometimes outside the disagreements go there in a way that trust not there, that believing not there, we see me so unable run, unable jump, that one way then pass me go na Kenema, that trauma they still dey for me, we then say by association business. If I remember say tear gas get for mix, I remember say handcuff they can one day handcuff no go na there and there. So I am a bit hesitant and reluctant just because you don't see the sign then one day we they in charge, the way we then don't they handle, the way we then come into this executive position there and waiting all don't happen, it leaves much to be desired. But me recognize say we all get a role for play, because whether you not critical, whether you don't they believe or support waiting don't they happen, or whether you don't stay away, if this is that inflection point, then it matters that all voices are heard. Me don't talk to colleagues that we don't say, well, who know the master that meeting? They dear, let's something go up in just now, then say that they all been there. Some of we then go back, we then go keep in a tight corner, say, oh, we done the first way for how this how they put her under control. But a lot of people sit down, they wait for see what's in the caretaker body go look like. Who then go constitute this caretaker body, and what's in the caretaker body go set about for do, and maybe that will be the starting point for lay we begin the rebuild, for lay we begin the cleanse we image, for lay we able begin they get active participation of even then lawyers them with the na lawyer society, for lay be a collaborative role. This work iboku lama the way things they go, like how constitutional review they under this other issue they happy under, so this I see yesterday on a share this thing on just like jackass, so many things then they where they happen that me not even feel say one body able cater to all. As I say, I admire the one day where they run for office, because if you say no more, you address all the issue there. Well, now able then at the left practice, so now now association business, some more than go deeper.
Yesterday, the Attorney General meet with the SLB president to hand over it, ahead of the EGM where they come to Majabi. Una go get trust in the process with the intervention.
Me, I will make bold to say this current executive with the anything with the hand deeper. Me personally, I know they talk for that person. No, I have zero trust, because at the end of the day, for me, I always they sit down, stop and reflect and say, but if we able to sit down, you get to that point where now you they go engage with the AG for find a way forward. Well, why you not been don't do that day? Why would the AG been try for call things to order? Fitel letter now na sit down and write to the AG. Now what I don't pass Gary? What is the agenda? What is the motive? If you be not say this na the correct thing for do, or na the right path this for follow, well, whose game you been there and play? Whose shenanigans you been there? So now make I say, trust, they again. And where trust not they trust is like a mirror. When you take marble, you send up on that mirror, it don't crack. For lay bilam, it is difficult. Now make me say what I would have suggested and proposed. We're still not lit. Like I would say that one way they don't form agenda. The body way for the caretaker body, then don't design in role way for play and all that. They who give that power? Who give that? Why not they determine waiting caretaker body for can do? What I would want or expect, waiting me go call for. The other IGM we then go to tomorrow. Nothing short of who no say who don't fail una, or if even no angry say who don't fail, who don't reach to a point end of tenure, well, who don't decide, who don't get inspiration from commander, who the two commander in line, we here and now, who don't pull an, una know waiting for do as lawyers how this business for move forward, and the left hand to the membership. That is what I would suggest. But anyone beyond that one day, una go tell me back, we'll go dinner back sometime next week. Okay, explain.
And now to you, Evan, with the same regarding the same issue with the AG, the Attorney General meets with the SLB president to Majabi. You trust the process with the intervention?
Whilst it's important where you get checks and balances in everything we do, a lot of thing the way it can to leadership, it really depends on the person who still at the office. Yeah. And the AG na a gentleman, na person where I don't get the opportunity for interact with in different way them. But the fact that the now president don't choose for humble himself, he don't more or less eating words them we be put at that letter day, he recognize not just the role but the person of the Attorney General. I mean, commander we don't talk to they wouldn't they do good and not can praise there. So maybe let's take this opportunity for acknowledge the fact say that was a very constructive way, because there's a reason why the Attorney General nine at the title ahead of the bar. They're not put on there for decoration, they're not put on there for fine face. It's because it hold a position we're supposed to influence the way how lawyers and they conduct themselves. It don't maintain an open door policy. The AG's office always open to all lawyers, and Bokula then can see as way for letting go past in case across in different ways than they. There's a reason why make the AG office. It didn't have a different body they will get for do its lawyer business. There is GLC, it didn't have Judicial Legal Service Commission, and because enrolled there for a reason. And so if the AG's office they want lend them credence to this EGM, it go important because we all need possible to believe. Like our bellows don't say, some of we don't get a lot of questions that we associated with this executive, and we don't try but for call them to order. Some of them they don't agree, something they don't agree for. So if the AG's office don't say that they can't put an order, then I they go to that meeting, I they go look up to the AG's office for see what they go able do for we. You know, we belly don't spoil and they count almost months again. And I would all reach now. But we need a way forward, yeah? We need a transition plan. And now we as members them. Some of we, regardless of how things don't they go, we don't they put we self to the grind, we don't they go out there, we don't they try for push everything. And we really want to make the bar get a sense of direction.
Okay. So Bellos talk about the image of the legal profession. It's say don't poto, don't dirty. How if you say una for clean this image? Who's soap we una for use?
That's what they call slash and they cut soap for you. No, but I can tell you that a few days ago where I gonna cut by this bar association case will be get I gonna cut. Where they left, I see some picking them from Tower Hill Kindergarten. Then the two line for car inside the court. And I asked them, I say, oh, what una can do? They say they can do tour of the court. I say, oh, that one be lawyer. But who of the girl picking them? Oh, na they ace their hand up. So I think say all is not lost. You still get a lot of people there where they go do law. Now then they do law na FBC, Jala, Makeni, University of London, people then they go study self na Ghana, then can do law school na ya. So me, I think say the law profession still enviable. People then still want for be a lawyer, because despite the controversy we don't happen over the couple of years, the need for the profession is still there. You get man like bellows where people and they see they look good, they drive fine motor car and they take and say something they part this profession, yeah. You get people that we still get the passion and want to be a lawyer. I think say what we owe to the public now for give them a functioning bar. Show them say we got rotten eggs like you would in any situation. But then rotten eggs they're not a representative of the profession. And I think say that one thing where the leadership of Martin Abendu Ibenda go bring to the profession for say, oh yes, it's possible that you're a lawyer, you practice, and you still able to give the leadership of the organization where the organization decide. Because I will go back to how I start. It left to the person in character. It left to the person in sense of integrity. There's a reason why I make this person way in candidate to put forward to Martin Abendu Ibenda. It don't generate a lot of support from across the profession. You get people that win so no more than they. Then get blessing, then get luck, they wash out good water. Then they able to bring people them together. So I think that's what we need as a profession. Oh yes, we're not saying for sweep anything under the carpet. We're saying whilst we are looking at the issue, can we still bring people together? The Bar Association and across the legal profession, we get different things that we agree on, but putting in the way they bring we together. So whilst we are dealing with the thorny issues them, and the AGM, the M&A will review so, not to just election no more we go talk about, but that thing what we go able bring in on board. So no, not just limits the scope of reform to their issues no more.
Okay.
We have an opportunity for get a leadership we're going to steer the bar in the direction in a very holistic manner.
Well, I sabi somebody who sell soap, share and more. Get black soap. Maybe Aja Masale, you advertise your soap to them. Maybe
I can buy to Dalanda.
Yeah, Dalanda.
Yeah, you get good products.
Exactly.
Shout out to local content.
Yes, exactly. When I go need that soap, if I need sludge on, maybe I go be caretaker of the.
No, but I think say one interesting thing about the Bar Association who don't manage for maintain is that we get very good relationships with other professional bodies.
Yeah.
With SLAG, with the doctors. In fact, one of the most interesting group there right now, we call our law med, who side the lawyers and the doctors and the argument we can there, and I tell say the medical
That's why lawyer yesterday. One me lawyer for the time say go ask na law med. So na the group branding.
It's already imagine.
Fellas, finally, I know we have offensive for somebody, but then there's I read something where you write and a reference about the amendment bill.
Yes.
And your point is, the problem not only the kind election they get, not so PR or first past the post, not so the amendment of the 1991 Constitution. It's actually how politics and politicians and institutions work for the people. I relate to that, and I agree to some extent. How do we get that to work, especially at this time where today the MPs and they continue the debate?
I think the most unfortunate thing we don't happen in this entire debate now where it don't become an either or conversation. We now first past the post against PR, seemingly the opposition they favor first past the post, the government they favor PR. That by itself, without going further, tell you say problem they will we need for address. So Nyanda may subscribe to the view say if at all we get for amend, why we not look at a hybrid system, a system where they work for Sierra Leone? Because whilst I agree say the way we politics they play, the way we leaders them so prone for take the electorate for granted that they need that one-on-one representative. Now the constituency they need for no say na lamrana na would under na so lamrana perform then gladi we lamrana not do well and they go pull am. But there's also a need for acknowledge say there has to be that proportional representation. It makes no sense for a political party get a certain percentage na an area na a district you say enough for get representation, because at the end of the day why passing the votes now for let them represent them. Different political party then the people and the way they vote on different ideologies and different reasons. So that wasted votes now one reason why make we for look and say okay we need some form of a PR system. That expensive way elections, they're expensive for reduce that cost. That is also a valid argument. But also it is important that we get that direct representation and people then for hold to account. So PR, it's funny because this we own PR we people are now familiar with is very unique to Sierra Leone, and in 1996 and 2002 we build on that way because the war may happen.
And generation don't change.
Exactly.
You got a generation that we meet up first past the post.
We meet first past the post. So what we need is a hybrid system where able fit into the PR. We would able get a system where we able sit down and say, something, yes, we will do constituency for a chunk of the seats them. We will do PR for a chunk of the seats them. Or if even would they do PR, we will do PR, but now people and they choose. No, they will say they do PR, but they put the person in face. We able sit down we contest the rank 1, 2, 3 uda you want. Some man go say no na lamrana na mi number 1, na ebu na mi number 2, na belus na mi number 3. Some man go say no na belus na mi number 1, na lamrana number 2. We can adopt that system, but pack that to the side. the bigger conversation we'll get for accepting, understand, say, now we context, now in the determine how we elections then they play out. Not to any kind of system. That constitution, they then go them balance, then put this PR, this and that. If certain institutions and they behave the way then they behave, then the function, as I would don't say, that integrity of the people that we did it. We now work on building trust so people understand the systems and processes. Lamrana. Alekus kind system will put 2028 alala the commo BND the commo BND questions will come up. People will have doubts. If we go back to that place where ECSL go tell you say the loan also for pull this aggregated. Oh no, now this would they do. Oh no, the system. No, nobody not get rights for declare. In other countries, them political parties and then they get the results. They announce them, but then they put they say would they wait now for the confirmation of ECSL because at the end of the day now the normal mandated. If you mistake say you are announced results. Others from above don't catch you. The one that way for go meet you for go, whether not tear gas and they go tear gas you or whatever, they will go there. These are the conversations we need to have. People there along this thing on the talk say it's unfortunate that all of the important amendments then wait until you go think say we go champion. Now this election part no more now we And this election part why it's important because some man na politics na in work. Some man no sabi buy, no sabi sell, no get business. Eka ide na ya ba na media na you only. They carry on, they go big to person. The one they own law, what they power that till they do that they some man just don't feel say this politics na for gear money.
You think that this parliament, this parliament president will debate this bill go come out of with something where go actually fix the problem the way they talk about it, not just about election voting and the confusion, but addressing the problem of the people?
No, because I think some man and already bury into deep, then don't take sides, do ye. That them don't go agree, them don't go sign, no, they not sign again, now them say, they not say again, not so this will be agree, not so this and that. Me, Lamrana, I think what's waiting supposed to happen is that there needs to be a recognition that we're still divided on this thing. And as a matter of fact, why we divided? Because some don't even understand the processes. As I say, I see the other day, Mahmoud Idris, they taking time for explain the different type of whether government want for say they don't do consultation or not. But consultation or they ever surplus. If there's still this disconnect, there's still this disagreement, maybe then they for be till na they able to see there look say you know something, let's go back to the drawing board. If this division on the one they are also we all over, so how do we try to find a system that works for this country that everybody they agree on? Unfortunately, me think what will happen is that this one we see them doing pan and so they will go, they will find a way to pass it, go pass, they want the way for votes for her and then go vote for her, and it not go solve any problems. As a matter of fact, it go even deepen with problems because it will now become a conversation of we don't pass this thing for this now for the election in 2028. So any sense of collaboration now go be kicked against. So again, to the powers that be, the one day way they make decision and all, we take this as an inflection point. It is not do or die. Lamana, I will say the fact that as a country we dey usai we dey all these years later we dey struggle with certain things then we are this divided and polarized. Me feel say first of all the answer is not trying to fix the division. This rhetoric of unity and all of that, they will not divide like a than do. This division, all the car we politics they can't say, we job for the boys they can't say, man and feel say when I'm my own system na in day I mean the benefits because at the end of the day government is the biggest employer. If we get a country where the private sector they thrive, where all man able open your own business, if they get concessions, if they get this from government where they loans them from the bank, where go from loan na bank, you interest rates not that high. Lamrana, that interest for go take government job, you know the boku. Because to be honest, how much then they pay government person? It is a service, not to salary person they go for go gentry. So where opportunity, clear path they for who don't know say me na money I want make for go doing business, it's on millionaire or billionaire. The way name for the clamor for political power because it benefits you region, you district, you family, you constituency, it will change. So let us stop. This is an inflection point, not to just for talk about unity, not to just for talk about this is a constitution of development and everything. It is to recognize that this one will depend so na pikin play na kalukalo whilst it is an important conversation. not to the most important conversation we need forget. Certain things can be done without a constitutional amendment. Certain things can be done. Nakala then talk about this 30% quota. With all 30% who don't pass the act and all of them, we look the two leading political parties and then hierarchy, 30% did it. We look government inside the executive, 30% did it. We look MDS, 30% did it. So we can pass all the law. We can put on a constitution. But then they not get for automatically. Not get for it comes down to the political will. It comes down to we willingness for get certain frank and open conversations. And it come back to the fact, and this go sound very cliche, that what's in get for important in all of this. Now we country, now we people them. And I will end on the note, Lamrana, say, I know say the first anniversary they come up. Congratulations to you and the team.
Thank you.
Let God bless una for the work we una they do. At the end of the day, Sierra Leone, it is important that we realize and recognize the true nine day last. I think it is important people for come to you and ask, I'm sure you don't tell that story day, but now for continue for tell the story why you choose this name, Truth Media, because at the end of the day, and interestingly enough, I would draw your attention to the fact that this caretaker body, within the Allah so for constitutes that members of this association will not being grieved for it happening at Kenema come together, requisition, even though they're not grillo, enter Bookfields Hotel, all meet in Frontier, and we instituted a caretaker body. The same executive grab, they run, then go na judiciary, then go challenge that caretaker body, they say for dismantle the caretaker body, now then get right. 2 years down the road, we don't reach back pan caretaker body. So the true 9 day last year.
So nothing also. Nothing
not
you can hope say after tomorrow things members of the bar will get a roadmap on how to solve this problem.
I go keep an open mind. Depending on the constitution of that caretaker body day, it go tell whose direction we they go. We sabi self na this professional. We know we self. Flow no they make so this fete where the fete cow they ready for fete the fete. But all man know side people then stand. Uda they for the true. Uda we go near and dabawu business somehow. Uda they pan sharp practice. We sabi we self. So when that caretaker or if that caretaker body is constituted, depending on the face them. We did it. Now you go make some person say, okay, we don't mean business.
Will it be good for invite people from Lawyer Society for serving at that body day?
I think it is an opportunity for do that. As we always done this. I'm still a member of the Bar Association. Yes, given that as part of my own protest, I don't pay dues, I don't pay subscription, but nobody no go tell me say me not a member of Bar Association. No? And me no go sit down and say me not a member. I am still a member of the Sierra Leone Bar Association.
And if you are called, you can serve.
It remains to be seen. I'm not gonna say I'll shut that door day completely, but again, as I say, the signs then get for they say we don't ready for move forward. And as I say, for me, the starting point is a first order of business tomorrow. People then go to that meeting day and then go commander. They would know so they will move forward.
Did they attend the meeting?
I'm undecided because on the one hand, whilst I feel that I would be somewhat of a hypocrite if I don't pass the parade, na media, I don't talk and way potentially a pathway there for go get a frank conversation or even go listen if man they mean business. But there are also concerns that one, how me they go subject myself to a meeting where this executive will get problem with the good chair, whose confidence me get say others from above no go can say down and they don't be gala inside this so na jogo gather they all. I get young family, then go buckle me, then go put me in a CID. The party the one don't they call say pa if anything happen you osbook I go need out and say no mix with you not to resend you.
Miss Tengbe, you they go to the meeting with the hope of resolving or getting a pathway for resolving whatever issue the bad on the face? Or you self they prepare for any orders from above?
Lamana, all man get different risk appetite. And I think say what we am the risk for attend and all them possibilities that we Bellows don't mention, and the risk for not attend and then go see an outcome we maybe I not go okay with, or at least my conscience not go rest well with me. Me don't fall on the side that I would rather take the risk and attend. it has not been easy. You know, some of they can't on air, they talk, they attack through them. We have lost friends because it's not easy for talk to, as you self go say, you know, but through the last. I will go there for the meeting tomorrow, and I hope say tomorrow we go able listen to ourselves and talk to ourselves and take concrete step then follow with transition, because I think say one point where everybody agree on is that we need new blood at the leadership of the Bar Association. We need people that will go able believe. We need people that will go able trust. You know, people that will go able give credibility.
New blood, you mean young people? Is this about young people and?
No, I mean we need people them away not to them and away don't they in charge. You know, this last 2 years.
Okay.
And of course, it's always good for have new young people then that you executive, because all man get different perspective the way they bring. So for me, I look forward to this meeting tomorrow. And for see what we go able come out with as members.
You hopeful?
I hopeful bad. Yes.
Well, then thing that we say get to them points there.
No. Now constructive engagement. You understand? You get for make things fine. We no go sit down, something they go the right way, they will not talk. We only talk because one well thing. One make the team make fine. So that at the end of the day, we self go get something, we get credibility. If I see something they go wrong, now me responsibility as a lawyer for raise them thing and then bring it to their attention so then go fix them. I will definitely welcome this proposal where Bellows make for say it go nice for we go here tomorrow. We see people and they do the right thing. Say let them step aside.
Finally, you still get the ambition for one for the PR for the Bar Association. You not give up it?
If I not one with you again.
You don't oppose, Commander don't resign.
I am still aspirant, you know. We can go into election and then somebody else and nominate somebody else doffing it go at the ring instead of say one stand as PRO until we vote, and I look forward to a democratic process. Me I not go one just so they make me PRO Bellows and they tell me say well you not illegitimate PRO. Me I want to constitute an election. We get people that were eligible for votes, that then they go vote, they then vote for me.
You feel relieved that your opponents don't resign?
Well, to me, to you, the kind beats were for big Kamala. So tell the guy we cry for small. It will be small cry.
No, Kamala will give tough cry.
For your own small steals and in respect to the profession, then I not go call 500. Now most people register 528. There's hotel 527 people that vote for me. Then Kamala and I no more votes for himself. Or if he say where they vote for himself, he and the team will end up voiding votes. That's it. 527 votes for me, then one void vote.
No, Commander is a good man. I watch an interview in Radio Democracy, and he explained actually what he make. It become emotional. You can understand where you don't put effort into something, and it happen that way. And naturally, we're all humans, you know. We can get emotional.
No, get me wrong. I know the shame Commander for crying. In fact, the only comment I make on we WhatsApp group is that as a feminist, me are glad when man then out and they express their emotions. A lot of time then they say you na man not cry, and then they make boku man then they suppress their emotion and then they will express their emotion. So me any opportunity for let man feel bad, he cry, wonderful. Let it out, you understand? I even make a call to Kamala, call and for check it up on her, because you know say this mental health thing, nothing way day. I call for check on her, maybe be busy, not pick me call. But I think there have been a lot of moments for Commander and the rest of the team where they're supposed for cry, where maybe there are moments that they not be feel moved from cry because they know me stick. You understand? Not to the efforts now waste. I know say a lot of tears were shared in Kenema. A lot of tears have been shared where positions and where the Bar Association for they not take them. But if now in pull you Sarah, nobody again.
Bellows, finally, what do you want to say to members of the bar, to members of the legal profession as they go to this meeting tomorrow? You're not too sure if you attend?
No, not at all. Me go and say, low shame now. You know, we've been going at this for far too long. If we want for, you know, point fingers, blame game and all of that, we can point as far back as whenever. There are people we don't lead this bar, we don't do very well. There are people that we don't lead this bar, we not don't do very well. Now this is potentially an inflection point. You know, let we take stock of what's happening, how we reach now. Let we put safeguards in place. Me now one person we still they call for the fact say there has to be consequences for the things that we happen at Kenema. We bring Wikanaya. People have to be held.
Enough is enough now.
I don't think so. You know, man, be bad na Kenema. And the repercussions this way they see.
But this also was bad. That's
no, that's not there. This not there. Now Freetown then come. Some man are bad in it.
You don't think say this?
It's about most fuel abon. It's about most fuel some man born. Sabu say some man sleep to each other. But at the end of the day, the numbers we come on now. It's a bit tear gas. Now the first thing in my life as well at tear gas. Now the first thing that they escape stampede. The domato holding for escape common so is small so. If anything may go happen to people there under. So at the end of the day, for me, there has to be.
Kenema was wrong. You don't think say Bintumani was wrong too?
Bintumani was equally wrong. So at the end of the day, for me, Naimeka say there has to be that accountability. Again, I will go back to waiting. We learned senior Leone say. Now people then they inside this profession we don't decide for say, you know, like our team the man can say tunkla, don't go and fidget, chuk, take a profession, can go to politician, then don't mortgage this. Those people we don't orchestrate, we don't put sweep and this year so they have to be held accountable. Because let people then know say actions have consequences. So when people see them, if they think and say few years down the road for put whip and this kind shame and disgrace, then go no say, hey, this one no see what's in be happy with and the way they and be mixed pan that thing, me are not depend this.
Okay. Tell us. Thank you so much, Mr. Ngbe. You have think say Bintumani was bad as in Kenema?
I think there are different things that happen. Kenema and Bintumani. I was not there in Kenema, so maybe.
Well, you don't reference Kenema. Say people were treated badly.
No, I would say I would defer to the one that get a live direct trauma from what happened at Kenema. I can only empathize with them because me they're not tear gas me. I was not there, but I can respect what them go through and the experience and how they feel about what happened at Kenema. With regards to Bintumani, maybe if we don't go get a meeting, now we for don't be the one that wouldn't.
But when they are not being the way they stop, the police stop them. This people then go, then get right for go na Bintumani and police stop them.
No, I think say maybe no convolute the two issues them. The one that when I stop them from enter Bintumani, I think it's a very different experience. But the one that we go na Kenema and then you know then we see the
everybody
videos,
they like you mentioned earlier, you know, they react differently. You see to a point where somebody became emotional and cry. It reflects on how waiting in don't put and how we feel about her.
Well, not so because person cry, the victim.
No, but not because somebody self can complain, say then tear gas me making her the victim. You know, being there, you don't know what you do. As much as you empathize with them, why not the same with people and we feel victimized on that day? No. You learned colleagues.
So for me, this is not so issue of either for place blame, either for victimize and all of that. For me, it's about how do we get a process that is credible. How do we have a process wherein lawyers, they go into an election where they trust, where they believe what's in they happen. A process where not going to be filled with so much suspicion or agitation, even going to the hall where people they become so hyped up. You get lawyers the way they talk angrily at the press and all of that. We need to get a process where we trust. We need to get individuals. Then we get that credibility. Therefore, bring we all together and usher we into a transition.
Okay.
So for me, the meeting tomorrow, I will continue for urge colleagues that we will be calm. We go attend and we go get an idea of how we go forward as an association. association.
Yeah, I wanna give you peace after tomorrow. We said the big.
No,
on behalf of the
we
people
been
of
not
Salon.
tired. We been not
On
tired
behalf
for
of the
the talk.
people of Salon, let's see we lawyers them at least come out tomorrow from that meeting. They with a roadmap. Say okay, we don't agree with what happened at Kenema was wrong. What happened to money wasn't right. Now we plan this, and this is how we'll move forward. Because the nation need una. There's constitutional amendments and all they go on.
Yeah.
You know, we need una visa. If I want to get in conversation, I'll talk about what in the law say about them processes how they go on. But thank you so much. Now, visa, you want to be lawyer?
It's something I will think about.
Yeah, okay, well.
Sometimes they can go cow this
But I like journalism.
Yeah. But there are a lot of journalists in a lawyer. Kapua then they help with.
So because person no one be lawyer, I don't mean say not a good thing for be lawyer.
Yeah.
It's good for lawyer with society gets lawyers because lawyers can get a very vital role for play. I mean, there are so many areas of the law. Bellows don't talk about how you get lawyers, they wouldn't even mass but they're doing excellently in the different fields them. So I think so we need
everyone just
more
return from the UN, you know.
just yesterday I be there in a program organized by the Ministry of Trade where you get lawyers them when a trade experts them and investment law experts them. Lawyers then like that, imagine the kind of development who we want in a salon. If you get lawyers them where they able advance we position as Sierra Leone and even regionally. I mean, Sierra Leone will be beautiful. So also because what they think about lawyer, I don't know, just think of the one who did in a courtroom, litigation, wig and gown. But we still get important role for play na society.
Okay, you know what court again after tomorrow?
Let's see how it goes because I still believe in the rule of law. Maybe this time I go court as a plaintiff when they get the bar association to court. Maybe the next time I'll go as part of the executive with the bar association. They take certain public interest cases then to court because we get people that they need to do the right thing. Maybe the bar association go now will take them public interest case then to court. So you never say never.
Okay, well thank you so much to me learned colleagues and myself a small lawyer, yes, me a small lawyer. Well, thank you so much. We wish you the very best. We hope say after tomorrow the conversation will change. You go look at how things will get better and how the bar association will resolve the issue. Every institution they get their own problem. Sludge went through this, you know, we had a time where, you know, people are sludged for the position. They were serious fights and but we all agree and set, you know, guards them. We go protect the association from you know, going to that stage they again. And thanks to we lawyers them, by the way. Kapua, we get Amir Mewa and a lot of others we help we for get things right, and now we proudly go say we're proud to be Sludge members, but we go help we lawyer friends them, you know, for fix them problem. We go cut soap for them and we'll guide them. Let's all meet back tomorrow. Have a lovely day. Continue for stay with you. They bring on a live broadcast from Parliament today as soon as they start with the amendment bill. Have a lovely day on behalf of myself and Nafisa too, and we technical and production team. Continue for stay with Tooth Media.
Respect to all massive and crew. It's been a long time you've been away from home. That's why me come back. The way me sing things up, me bring you these conscious reggae vibes. Jah be my guide, Rastafari.
Papa, you been tell we say, make we trust the process. But man, it is called the progress of the process. We are in suit and tie, and dirty character. Thief man, they all a thief now, this is the batter. I, Rasta man, me know Eric Cock and Bull, me represent blue, white and blue. That's what me have to do. You meet the water dirty, you know it make me settle. And then you jump beside, you don't dirty and more. Thief man, they all a thief now, this is the batter. Salon they go behind, who that now we go believe. Oh, this the wrong side life, now we dey live so. They all a thief, who that now we go believe. This the wrong side life.
This is Truth Radio, 103.9 FM. We empower